Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Panther Stadium. We are in week number 4 of the high school football season. Medina Valley getting set to take on the visiting Southwest Dragons as they travel to Panther Stadium. And Medina Valley 0-3 to start the season out here, looking to get on the winning track, losing last week to Veterans Memorial. Medina Valley looking to get that first win of the season. I'm Jared Lucky, along here with Maury Stein and Jeff Stivers. We'll be running the camera for you tonight. And Maury, little hotter today, but still a good night for a ball game and ready to get this fourth week going.
Yeah, Jared, you're absolutely correct. You know, it's the humidity that has set back in here in South Texas. We had beautiful mornings on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in the 60s, and then today when it's football weather, we get the humidity back. But a little bit of a breeze is blowing from south to north. A beautiful evening, a few puffy clouds in the sky where we don't have to worry about a lightning delay. And, Jared, what a beautiful evening for Medina Valley to get on the winning track here and go to 1-3 and get some momentum going into the next week when the Uvalde Coyotes come visiting.
Yeah, you're right, Maury. We're ready to try to get Medina Valley on the winning track here tonight and get to 1-3 on the season. You know, next week's homecoming, you got Uvalde coming to town. Chance to get yourself a couple of wins and a little bit of momentum before your bye week and getting into district play. So, you know, a big chance here for Medina Valley. They had a tough start to the season. They had a couple of games that were very winnable. Unfortunately, didn't come out on the top of those last week against Veterans Memorial. Medina Valley just run into a buzzsaw there, a very good Veterans Memorial football team. And Medina Valley just didn't have an answer for them after they got up 21-6 in that ball game. Panthers cut it to 21-12 in the second half, but after that, Veterans Memorial recovered an onside kick and then basically ran away with the game from there. But new ball game here tonight. The coaches were positive on the show Wednesday night. You know, the players weren't hanging their heads. They were raring to go, knowing that they can get this season back on track. You know, it's an 0-3 start, but your district's what matters. That's what matters the most. And that's where it counts for playoff spots, and you've got – you got 3 weeks before your district starts. You got 2 games to prepare for that in a bye week, so it all starts here tonight against the Dragons.
Well, as we mentioned, Jared, in not pregame, but when you and I were – or actually you were setting up the equipment. I was just standing here just watching you like I always do. But we talked about the records of the 3 teams that the Panthers have played already. Their combined record is 7-2. 7-2. One of the losses was to Taft by – Veterans Memorial, and the other one was an overtime
Legacy
losing to Floresville, who we're going to see
the last
game of the year.
Yep.
So you take that into consideration. Medina Valley is better than – I believe they're better than their 0-3 record. You know, but you know, them first 2 games were very winnable. We were just outmanned, just outmanned last week to a certain point. But the first 2 games, Panthers are 1 or 2 plays away from changing – result in both of those ball games.
Yeah, I mean, a 22-20 loss against Legacy. You're right there in that ball game. The Panthers were driving toward the end of that game, couldn't convert on 4th down, turned the ball over, and that was all she wrote against John Jay. You know, they were in that game all the way to the end right there, but that third quarter just basically turned the tide. Jay grounded out, basically wore Medina Valley down at the end of that game. So, you know, you're 2 weeks later now from that. You'd like to see the players be a little more physically in shape, I want to say, and not to say they're out of shape, but you could see at the end of those games they were tired.
Right.
You know, they were wore out, and you want to see them be able to carry momentum and carry that into the fourth quarter and be the more fit team at the end of a ball game.
Well, and that will correct some of the sloppiness on the tackling side of the ball also, being, having that second wind, having that third wind in you and solidifying your tackles. And, the coaches, they owned up to it. They flat out said we're not making the plays. We're not putting the kids in the right positions that they need to do to have them succeed. And the blame is falling on everybody. It's not just one thing or the other, and they're all accepting the fact that hey, we've got a lot that we can improve on. We just need to start getting the job done.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Maury. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and then we'll come back and set this ball game up for you a little more. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and Medina Electric, and we will continue in just a moment.
The biggest sale of the year is back at North Park Chevrolet. Get our lowest posted prices of the year and 1.9% financing on a 2021 Equinox posted at $22,999, a 2021 Bolt EV posted at $28,999, or a 2021 Silverado 4x4 Trail Boss posted at $47,999. Plus, get 1 year of unlimited car washes and 2 years of no-charge maintenance. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Garner Abstract and Land Company, the title company with professional service and a personal touch. Garner services real estate transactions, buying, selling, and construction loans for commercial and residential. They specialize in land development and farm and ranch. Garner, offering a commitment to professionalism, confidentiality, and personal service combined with the latest technology. Garner Abstract and Land Company will work to earn your trust. Garner Abstract and Land Company, 830-346-1367.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details.
Tickets, popcorn, and sodas. That'll be $35. Cash or debit?
Debit! I mean, I'd like to use my debit card, please. Can I do it?
Okay.
All right! Swiping now!
What if paying with your debit card was always this exciting? Kasasa Cashback is a free checking account that pays you for everyday debit card purchases every month you qualify. Plus, with ATM withdrawal fee refunds nationwide, that's a lot of extra cash to spend on whatever you like.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank. Member FDIC.
Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
Double T Outfitters offers deer, dove, turkey, quail, and exotic hunts in Southwest Texas on over 20,000 low-fenced acres. They facilitate professional guide services, lodging, and fantastic meals while providing the best in Southwest hunting. Contact Double T Outfitters to find out details about their current package hunts. Contact owner Brett Ferguson at 210-413-1597 or online at doubleThunting.com.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Welcome back here to Panther Stadium. Medina Valley getting ready to take on Southwest as the national anthem's been played, and we're ready to get week 4 going here for both of these teams. Medina Valley in their all-black home uniforms tonight, black pants, black jerseys, orange number and letters with the black helmet, the MV logo with the Panther on one side, their number in orange on the other. For Southwest, their white jerseys, road jerseys with the green pants. It's a dark green, green numbers, green helmet with the dragon logo in white on the side of their helmets. And Maury, we're ready to get going. They've got to do the coin toss still at midfield, and then we're ready to get this ball game started.
And as I mentioned, it's a beautiful evening here in South Texas. Beautiful evening for the Panthers to get on the winning track in this district 2021 campaign. Non-district matchup, the fourth of 5 actually. And, what a beautiful day to get the first win.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Maury, and I'm trying to pull up
captains tonight. Number 3, Trey Cano. Number 5, Ryan Pena. And number 22, Jake Friesenhan. And Jared, do you want to give the Panthers?
So the Panther captains for tonight, number 80, DJ McCulley. Number 2, Caden Monday. Number 10, Damian Loy. And number 7, Elias Ramirez out there. And Ramirez, the one who made the pick 6 against Veterans Memorial last week. We had Mr. McCulley on our show on Wednesday night.
Yeah, we've had Damian, Mr. Loy 2 weeks prior to that. So
Southwest coming off of a 53-6 win against South San. They did lose 36-13 to Floresville the week before. They're 2-1 on they're actually 1-2 on the season. They got beat. It says non-UIL opponent. That's got to be one of the private schools in San Antonio. They got beat 31-7 in the opening week. So they're coming off their first victory of the season, and I think they played Central Catholic in that first game. Southwest won the coin toss and have deferred to the second half. Medina Valley is going to get the ball to start the ball game. They'll be moving right to left when we get going here, and we're ready to get this game going here, and hopefully the Panthers can be 1-3 at the end of this.
Beautiful crowd once again here.
Yep, Southwest with a pretty good crowd over there. I know against Veterans Memorial last week it was a late arriving crowd. They had the, I believe, Loma Alta and Lacoste Elementaries run out on the field before the game. And just an update from the volleyball over at Harlandale. Medina Valley won the first set of that match, and they are up one game to none.
1-0 in the match.
Which is good. I mean, Harlandale took McCullum to 5 sets in their district opener, and then McCullum beat Medina Valley 3-1 on Tuesday night. So the Panthers looking to keep a number 2 spot in the district. When we talked to volleyball the other day, they were saying that Harlandale, McCullum, Medina Valley, those are usually you're going to be their top 3 teams probably at the end of all this. So those are the teams you need to contend with here.
And that game was supposed to be on Medina Valley Broadcast Network, but technical difficulties have hampered that broadcast to some extent.
And we're ready to get going here. Southwest has it teed up on the 40. Medina Valley with Tomaselli, Reza, and Gutierrez, or actually that's Izzy Gonzalez back deep to receive for the Panthers.
Riley Mann kicking off for the Dragons.
A high end over end kick that's going to be fair caught at the 25-yard line by Bubba Solis. He's had to do that a few times this year, and the Panthers will have it. First down and 10 at the 25. And that's where we will get going. That's kind of disadvantage there. You make a fair catch, you catch the ball.
On the 30, and you got to go backwards.
You got to go backwards. You're better off just catching it and falling down.
Or running right out of bounds.
Yeah.
It should be on the 30.
Yeah, that's not the right spot. No, we should have the ball where he fielded it. If it's in between the 25 and the 20, you get it on the 25.
And Rash from the shotgun will start things off by handing it off up the middle, and going nowhere was, I believe, Guerrero on the carry.
Hippolito Salazar on the stop for the Dragons.
And he gets a yard.
That's not right.
No.
That spot's not right.
And it'll be 2nd down and 9. So 2nd and 9 coming up here for the Panthers as they'll send out 2 wide out to the right. Rash out of the gun. Guerrero to his left as they move right to left. Gives it to Guerrero, trying to get outside. He does, up to the 25-30. Ball's loose, and Southwest has it on the fumble. That ball just popped out of there up into the air. Southwest comes down with it, and the Panthers turn it over, and the Dragons will have it 1st and 10 on the Medina Valley 34.
Number 32, Hudson McKendrick, just number 2, forced the fumble. J.P. Zuniga Rodriguez, and when he hit him, put helmet right on the ball. The ball popped up in the air. And McKendrick is sitting in the right spot as he bobbled it and brought it in. Big turnover to start the game.
Well, and Zuniga Rodriguez, one of their better players from baseball, as well. I remember him from the baseball games. He's a pretty good athlete. He's going to be a wide receiver also here. They'll come out in the pistol. Pretty big boy back there at quarterback for the Dragons. Looking to throw right away. Sets up, fires left, complete up to the 30. And he's gang tackled over there, but a pickup of 4 yards to start.
Caden Keller and Ramirez on the stop for Medina Valley.
It's Nathan Gamez, the quarterback for Southwest. So he'll bring the play back out. It's going to be 2nd down and 6, a 4-yard pickup on 1st down. So they'll come to the line of scrimmage here. Out of a power eye, 2 fullbacks down. They're going to pitch it left side. Got a lot of room to run through. Number 22 with it. He's going to have a 1st down, a little more down to the 20. That was Jake Friesenhahn on the carry.
Elias Ramirez on the stop, but Elias got the worst end of that collision.
Gets it down to the 21-yard line, 1st and 10 for Southwest. Not the start Medina Valley would have hoped for here, turning the ball over on the 2nd play from scrimmage. Giving their defense a short field.
Absolutely.
You think if they can hold them here to a field goal attempt or a turnover on downs, that's a big win for the defense here. Now that power eye again as they flip it to Friesenhahn left side. A lot of room to run through. There's a flag down. Looks like it's going to be a hold. That run went down to about the 5-yard line, but it's going to be coming back.
And that's a big penalty against Southwest. They will be inside 1st and goal on about the 5.
And that is the call, holding against the Dragons. So that'll move them back. It'll be 1st down at 20. Big penalty there. And how about that, Maury, just lining up power football and going to run it down the left side of your line 2 times in a row. You don't see quite as much anymore in the game. You see it more in the high school game than anywhere else.
And if it's executed right, it's hard to stop.
They're going to come right
You're
back.
putting a helmet on helmet.
Well, they're going to pitch it right side, Friesenhahn. He's got a lot of room. Made a man missed up to the 15, 10, 5, and he's pulled down from behind. Fumble on the play, and it's going to be recovered by Southwest in the end zone for a touchdown.
Tomaselli wrestled it away from him, but was it Friesenhahn that got back on it? He got back on the loose ball?
Yeah, he recovered his own fumble in the end zone for a touchdown.
But, Jared, some missed tackling again in the secondary there. Friesenhahn had a good game, but he should not have scored on that play.
And you say missed tackling, and then he juked another player out of his shoes right there.
And that's when you lower your head to tackle and don't keep your head up and watch what you're tackling. You're just looking. He just juked him and ran away from him.
They're going to go for 2 here. They're going to hand it off and he's going to put it in. And the 2-point conversion is good. So your score with 9:43 to play in the first quarter, Southwest 8. Medina Valley nothing, and Southwest quickly on the board. Medina Valley turning the ball over right away. And
that was too easy, and they even faced a 1st and 20.
Yeah, 1st and 20, and he scores a touchdown on 1st and 20 after their holding call.
So not the start that the Panther faithful or the players and the coaches would like, but a lot of time left.
A lot of time left, but they're going to have to make some adjustments there, because if they're going to come out in that power formation like that, and you don't make any adjustments or figure that out, they'll run the ball down your throat all night. That could cause a long night.
And a tired defense.
Yeah. Riley Mann has it teed up. Senior kicker for the Dragons with his neon green shoes, and he will boot one up in the air. It's going to be fielded by Gonzalez at the 25, starts up to the 35, 40, 45, and he's going to be pulled down out of bounds right around midfield. A good return for Gonzalez and the Panthers, and they'll have good field position to start the drive, 1st and 10.
Kane Jones on the stop for the Dragons. But that's when you take it north and south and don't stutter step. He just went right down the field and found that seam.
They'll spot him at the Panther 49-yard line is where they'll give him the football, 1st and 10. And Medina Valley will come right out to the line of scrimmage. Nick Rash out of the shotgun. He'll have 3 wide receivers here as the Panthers go right to left. Rash waiting for the snap, looking things over. He's going to throw right side. Pass is complete to Reza, up to the 50. Tries to fall forward to the 45, and he'll get close to that, a 5 or 6 yard gain on 1st down.
Adrian Castillo and Lloyd Young on the stop for the Dragons.
And they do pick up 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 5 coming up here for the Panthers. They move into Southwest territory. 2nd and 5 from the Dragon 46-yard line. Out of the gun here, 3 wide out left for the Panthers. Takes the snap, going to run it himself up the middle. Puts his head down, pushes for a 1st down. He's going to get it up across the 40. Still pushing the play, and they finally have blown forward progress.
Well, the refs need to blow that whistle quicker than that. Somebody's going to get hurt in the middle of that scrum. Number 45 and 47, respectively, on the stop there for the Dragons. That's Fidel Flores and Michael Lemming.
But a 1st down for Medina Valley as they get it down to the 39 of Southwest with 8:37 to go 1st quarter. Rash in the gun here with 3 wide receivers out on each side. They'll send a man in motion. Gonzalez, and it goes over Rash's head, and he picks it up, and he's going to get tackled back at his own 40-yard line. My goodness.
Number 19, Adrian Castillo, is going to get credit for a sack, but
that's not 21 yards.
That's not the quarterback's fault there.
No, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 31.
Wow, and you just
That is a 21-yard loss.
You had it in the plus side of the territory, Jared, on the 39-yard line, and you're back on your own 40.
Wow. Yeah. Second, and it's going to be 2nd and 31 coming up here. Rash with a 3-man bunch out right, looking to throw with time, sets up, fires right side, and it's almost picked off.
Yeah, number 7 broke on that ball, Jathan Razzo, and he actually was closer to making the catch than the intended receiver, number 3 for the Panthers, Izzy Gonzalez.
And that pass got to get there quicker, Maury. It just took too long to develop, and a lot of air under it. It gave the defender time to break on the football.
That ball needs to be thrown before the receiver makes his break.
Yeah.
It needs to be there as soon as he makes his break and turns around.
3 wide out to the right here. 3rd down and 31. Rash quickly, right side complete up to the 45, and he's going to get taken down short of the 50. Back at the Panther 49-yard line. He picks up 9 yards, but it's going to be 2nd down and about 21, and the Panthers will have to punt.
Hudson McKendrick on the stop once again. He was the young man that retrieved the fumble out of the air.
Well, and Maury, what's happening here is what we talked about the first 3 weeks. You're starting to move the ball, you're getting a drive going, and all of a sudden you have a setback. This time it's a snap going over Rash's head, which we've seen twice already this season before. Tarvin ready to punt it away. A good snap, a good spiral kick that will bounce at the 15-yard line and go out of bounds. We'll see where they spot it here. Looks like they will spot him at the 14-yard line. It's a 41-yard punt for Tarvin. And again, he's one of the better weapons there, turning the field position.
Flip the field around. Now the defense needs to maybe force their first turnover of the night, even the turnover battle, or at the worst, force a 3 and out. Keep this field position in Medina Valley's favor here.
6:53 to go in the first quarter as Gamez brings in the play from the sideline for the Dragons. They'll have it at their own 14, and it looks like they're going to line up in that power I. 2 fullbacks, Friesenhahn, the deep back, takes the snap, flips it, Friesenhahn, and he gets tackled, a shoestring tackle that time by number 11 for the Panthers, Bubba Solis. And it's a good thing he did because there was a lot of green in front of him.
But he got the open field tackle, which is what the Panthers have been lacking some of these times. Bubba Solis was one of the young men that we had 2 weeks ago on the coaches show. He was transitioning from defensive end to the linebacker spot because of a couple of Panthers being banged up, and it looks like he's at the outside linebacker spot once again.
2nd down and 10. There was no gain on that first down play.
Him and Chavez were rotating spots.
No, they're not even to the line. They haven't even let the quarterback hasn't even brought the play in from the
coach
sideline,
is standing next.
They're going to take a timeout. So Southwest burns a timeout here with 6:17 to go in the first quarter, and we're going to go ahead and take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we'll continue in just a moment.
The biggest sale of the year is back at North Park Chevrolet. Get our lowest posted prices of the year and 1.9% financing on a 2021 Equinox posted at $22,999, a 2021 Bolt EV posted at $28,999, or a 2021 Silverado 4x4 Trail Boss posted at $47,999. Plus, get 1 year of unlimited car washes and 2 years of no-charge maintenance. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Back here out of the timeout at Panther Stadium, 8-0 Southwest leading Medina Valley with 6:17 to go in the first quarter. And the Dragons with it. It'll be 2nd down and 10 coming out of the timeout.
And now they're having a conversation with the coaches from Southwest. As we talked during the timeout, Jared, I believe one of the Dragon players was down on the field and then limped off under his own power, and I believe it was the quarterback that limped off and wanted to go back out, and he can't go back in unless there's a timeout if they call a timeout because of the injury on the field. So I believe that's why they wasted a timeout.
Well, at first, one of the linemen was bent down tying his shoe, and you saw some of the trainers act like they wanted to come out, and then everyone left again. Not sure if there was some miscommunication there between some players or some people or what happened, but
because they're having a discussion with the Southwest coach on the other side.
Well, the thing is they might be saying, hey, he's got to sit out a play.
Could be.
And they took the time out hoping they can get him back in, and that's what they're lobbying for.
Yeah, Coach Franco's having a long discussion over there with the men in stripes. Panther fans, you can hear them kind of getting a little restless, saying, let's go. And I really don't understand, you just explain to him he's got to sit out or he doesn't have to sit out if that's what the question is about. It should be a simple yes or no. He's still pleading his case. And he's not going to win.
No, and number 13 you're going to see come into the ball game, P.J. Ramos. Looks like he'll be the quarterback for this play at least. And they'll come to the line here. Friesenhahn, the deep back. Takes that snap, pitches it to him again up the middle. Looking for some running room, and he gets across the 15 up to about the 17 or 18-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 5.
Caden Keller and Bullard on the stop for Medina Valley.
When it's 3rd and 5 right now, and for the Panthers here, this is a big 3rd down for them. They need to get off the field here and get the football back.
That's what they were discussing because here comes number 18 back in the ball game.
Yeah, Nathan Gamez back in at quarterback. They'll stay in that same formation here. Friesenhahn, the deep back. Pitch right. Up the middle, he's going to be short of the first down by about a yard.
Keller trips him up. If he lunges forward a little bit, he's got the first down. Now you got a decision to make, 4th and 1. The way they're moving the ball, Jared, I know it's deep in the Panthers' territory, but I'd go for it.
No, they're not. I wouldn't. Not that.
Well, we'll see. Maybe try to draw Medina Valley offsides, Jared, get that free 5-yard first down. Because it looks like they've been going kind of on a quick count.
They'll come to the line here. Number 3, Trey Cano with it. He's going to keep it up the middle and have a first down as they do go for it.
Little trickeration.
Yep.
Because they had no one under center, and that was just a straight snap.
He picked up 3 yards, gets it up to the 26-yard line. It's first down for the Dragons.
Had a decoy, a man in motion.
And here comes Nathan Gamez back into the ball game. Friesenhahn, the deep back, takes a snap that's not Friesenhahn this time. They're going to throw as Gamez lets it fly deep in double coverage. And Tomaselli, did he pick it off? No.
Oh!
He had it in his hands diving for it, and it comes out. He threw that into – there's 3 Panther players right there. Very dangerous pass. It goes incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That was a very ill-advised pass there. They thought they were going to catch Medina Valley secondary, peek it into the backfield.
Well,
but
and that's not
a one-receiver route, but you tried to catch Medina Valley off guard because you've been running the ball so well. Why not go for a home run?
Well, the thing is, Maury, is he wasn't looking at who was around. That was the design. He was going to throw it regardless. As they pitch it this time up the middle, spinning around up across the 30 to the 32-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 coming up. That was number 9, Lloyd Young, on the carry.
That was Seth Bullard on the tackle for the Panthers, along with Trey Kaufman.
.345 to go here in the first. 3rd down and 4 coming up here for the Dragons. Power eye again. Young, the deep back. They pitch it right side to him, and he's got a first down and more up across the 40, 45, 50, and he's pulled down from behind around the 42-yard line of Medina Valley.
Tymir Garrett chasing him down from behind. And, Jared, if he wouldn't have run into the back of one of his linemen, he might have gotten a few more yards than what he did.
No, you're right, and your defensive end should not be making that tackle, 20 yards downfield.
Thankful he was because there wasn't much left.
You're right, but that shouldn't happen.
No.
First and 10 from the 42.
Their initial blockers are getting to the linebackers. The defensive line needs to hold them off and let your linebackers roam and be free out there, and it's just not happening.
Well, what they're doing, they're bringing both of those fullbacks through the line, and there's a hole that's opened up, and they're able to get a helmet on whoever's in the way. Same thing again as they run it left side with Young. He breaks through the line up to the 35, and he gets across the 35 down to the 32-yard line, and he's going to pick up 9 yards, and actually 10. They'll give him a first down to the 31.
Michael Tomaselli and Bubba Solis, and they were pounding you with Friesenhahn, number 22. Now they bring in a fresh Lloyd Young.
And now they bring Friesenhahn
and now
back in.
Now here comes 22 back in the ball game. This is one of those quarters, Jared, where the Panthers are only going to have the ball on offense for maybe 2 minutes.
Well, and you could see some of the Panther players already with their hands on their hips. They're going to run it right up the middle this time. Number 5, the fullback, as they give it to the first man through. That's Ryan Pena on the carry, and he gets down to the 20-yard line, and a 12-yard pickup and another first down.
Bullard again on the stop for Medina Valley. But, yeah, that was just the up man. The fullback just took that right over the right guard's inside hip. And
2:13 to play in the first quarter. Medina Valley's going to have to step up here. You don't want to go down 2 scores to these guys early in the ball game. The way they're moving the ball, Medina Valley right now just has no answer for this offense as they give it to Friesenhahn, and this time he's going to get tackled at about the 19. Looks like they'll give him back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Line of scrimmage, and that is it. Tarvin and Luna on the stop for Medina Valley.
That's only the second running play they've had for no gain. The rest of them have all gone for at least 5 yards, if not a lot more.
Yep.
It'll be second down at 10.
And I know it's a few downs away, but you got to wonder if they went for 2, if there's something might be wrong with their place kicker in this part of the field.
Same formation. They give it Friesenhahn up the middle, and he's going to get tackled around the 15-yard line, picks up 5 yards on the play. It'll be third down and 5 coming up here for the Dragons.
Tamir Garrett on the stop for Medina Valley. Hurdled a man at the line of scrimmage and lunged forward for the 4.5, 5 yards.
So third and 5 here, 55 seconds to go in the first quarter and counting. Power eye again. They flip it. Friesenhahn up the middle. Spins around, still on his feet. He's got a first down. And they're going to, I don't know if they actually called the fumble or not, but nonetheless, it's going to be first and goal from the 8.
I think he got back on it, but I think they were going to say he was down regardless. Number 11 on the stop, Bubba Solis. But Jared, he spun out of that initial tackle and got the first down. And they don't have to snap this ball, and we're done through one quarter.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Maury. Medina Valley has had the ball only one time. No, twice. They fumbled it on the second play from scrimmage. And they are going to snap it here. Gives it to Young over the right side. Gets hit and then is brought down. Thrown backwards. They'll give him forward progress to the 6-yard line, and it's going to be second and goal, a 2-yard pickup, and that will end. Well, they stopped the clock.
Why?
Now they wind it, but that is going to end the first quarter of play. And your score after 1, the Southwest Dragons 8, the Medina Valley Panthers 0. And we'll be taking a break and coming back with the second quarter. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Back here at Panther Stadium as we go to the second quarter, Medina Valley trailing Southwest 8-0. The Dragons will have it second down and goal from the 6-yard line when we come out of the timeout here. Update from the volleyball at Harlandale. The girls lost the second set of that match, so it's 1 set to 1 going to the third right now. So they're tied with Harlandale at the moment. Panthers won that opening set, lost the second one.
This is a 4-point drive here, right here for the Panthers on defense. Need to try to limit Southwest to a field goal try here.
Dragons will come out here second and goal from the 6-yard line.
Young back in there now, Jared, it looks like.
Yep. They're going to go full house backfield now. The fullbacks will be side by side. Takes that snap, hands it off up the middle to Young, and he spins around down to the 2-yard line, and it's going to bring up third and goal. And what they did there, that was out of the shotgun with 3 backs.
Luna and Chavez on the stop there for Medina Valley.
So it'll be third and goal from the 2.
I would venture to say if they don't make it here, to go for it on fourth.
I think you're right, Maury. Out of the shotgun here, they'll have 3 backs. They're going to give it to Young, right side. He dances into the end zone for a touchdown. Untouched into the end zone, and it's 14-0 Southwest.
Number 8's coming on, so they are going to try the extra point here.
Riley Mann, their place kicker. don't understand why they went for 2 in the first place to start the game. I mean,
I don't either. But it was successful.
Yeah, but, I mean, you go for it in the first 2 minutes of the ball game. Good snap. Man's kick is up, and he drills it straight through. So with 11:26 to go in the first half, your new score, Southwest 15, Medina Valley nothing. And we'll take a break, and we'll come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Are you ready for
We get to talk about Jared's company. Nope, you do timeouts. They do ranchers or whatever.
Oh, yeah, Garner Abstract does the kickoff.
Boys, it's going to be a long night because we cannot stop them.
Yeah.
But we'll make adjustments at halftime.
You ready to go? You ready to go home? We're back here at Medina Valley as the Panthers getting ready to get it kicked away. As Man has it teed up, and back deep to receive is going to be Reza, Tomaselli, and Gonzalez. And that's a high kickoff end over end that's going to be fielded by Solis, and he starts up to the 40, 45, close to midfield, and he's taken down. The Panthers get good field position again up to the 49-yard line where they'll start 1st and 10. As Rash will come out of the shotgun. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers here for the Panthers. Takes the snap, going to hand it off up the middle, across midfield, and he's going to get hit and brought down. Second down and 7 coming up here for the Panthers. So Rash out of the shotgun here. Panthers in Southwest territory. Takes the snap, looking to throw, and he's under pressure, trying to escape, and just throws it away. Good decision there by Rash to get rid of that, not take the sack. It'll bring up 3rd and 7.
That was Hudson McKendrick again, all in Nick Rash's face there. Nowhere to go with the ball. Good coverage downfield.
So 3rd and 7 coming up here, 10:39 to play in the first half. Rash takes the snap, rolling out right side, looking to throw. He's going to throw complete up to the 45, close to the 40. He'll be very close to a first down. That was number 33 on the reception for the Panthers, Patrick Haas.
That was Lloyd Young on the stop, but he's going to extend the change for a first down.
Needed 7, and he got 8 yards down to the 40, and it's 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
Young doing double duty there out there for the Dragons, running the ball, and now he's back there in the secondary. And Friesenhand's coming in playing double duty.
Well, and him and Young are what's switching out. Young just went off the field. Rash in the gun as they shift, and we just moved. I think you're going to have a 1st and 15 coming up here for the Panthers, an illegal procedure call.
I think the center flinched a little bit there for Medina Valley. It's going to cost the Panthers offense 5 yards. You know, that's a case of Southwest, you know, putting their best athletes out on the field, even if they got to go both ways. There's some of them going both ways, you know.
Yeah. Rash out of the gun here with 2 wide. Takes the snap. Going to hand it off to the left side, and he's not going anywhere. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 2nd and 15.
That was Hudson McKendrick once again, and we've mentioned his name time and time again. He's the inside linebacker. He's just roaming free.
Yeah, and that was Anthony Guerrero on the carry, and just nowhere to go for him on that outside. Once he got the football, there was just, he was going to try to beat him to the corner, and their defender did a good job coming up the field there and cutting him off. 2 wide receivers here for the Panthers. 2nd and 15. Takes the snap, play action, looking to throw, steps up, fires over the middle, and he's going to be incomplete. Pass was intended for Reza, but he overthrew his man. Reza tried to climb the ladder but couldn't get his paw on it, and it'll be 3rd and 15 for the Panthers.
Zuniga Rodriguez on the coverage for the Dragons. Actually had pretty good coverage on number 3 for the Panthers, Gonzalez. Once again, Jared, you had momentum going and had a false start on 1st down and put yourself behind the chains.
And now it's 3rd and 15 here from the Southwest 45.
We moved again.
They didn't call it. Sets up, fires right side, and the receiver stopped, and it was almost picked off by number 11 for the Dragons, Anthony Mitchell. The receiver stopped and sat down, and Rash thought he was going to keep going and heaved it down the field. Very fortunate that wasn't picked off, and now it's 4th down. And it looks like they're going to punt it away here as Tarvin will come out to punt.
J.P. Zuniga Rodriguez, the deep man back for the Dragons to field this punt. Joe Tarvin stands on the other 42. We'll have a timeout, Southwest.
That's their 2nd timeout of the first half. And with that, we'll take a break and come back here, listen to Panther football, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Garner Abstract and Land Company, the title company with professional service and a personal touch. Garner services real estate transactions, buying, selling, and construction loans for commercial and residential. They specialize in land development and farm and ranch. Garner, offering a commitment to professionalism, confidentiality, and personal service combined with the latest technology. Garner Abstract and Land Company will work to earn your trust. Garner Abstract and Land Company, 830-346-1367.
And back here at Panther Stadium as Medina Valley comes back out, and they're going to line up to go for it here. We'll see Rash. We saw him pooch it a couple of times last year. And Southwest is going to call their 2nd timeouts. Medina Valley was going to punt to start with, and then I think they made an adjustment, and then all of a sudden Medina Valley decided we're going to go for it. Southwest burns their last timeout. That's just good coaching right there to make them burn their last timeout with 9:45 to go in the half.
And who sponsors the timeouts?
Peerless Equipment.
Who works for Peerless Equipment?
Me.
Yeah, I love it.
Me.
Thank you, Edwin Hatcher, for being a sponsor for the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. We appreciate it, as we do all the sponsors out there. And once again, I'd like to give a thank you to Juke's Meat Market for supplying us a nice snack tray, sausage, dried quail sausage, salami, cheese, parisa. Don't y'all just licking your lips at home wishing you were up here in the press box with us. So 4th down coming up, Jared.
Yep, and we're going to go forward here on 4th down and 15. Rash takes the snap, looking to throw, sets up, fires over the middle to Hill, and it's incomplete, almost picked off by Jathan Razzo, but it's going to go as an incompletion, a turnover on downs. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Southwest at the Panther 45-yard line.
And Razzo jumped that little slant. Well, it wasn't a slant. It was about a 10-yard slant, tried to get to the 1st down mark, and Razzo just jumped that pass, and Hill could not come up with it. He separated him from the ball.
And now here comes Southwest back out here with their power formation. Out of the gun, Gamez. Going to hand the ball off. Friesenhahn trying to bounce it outside, and he's going to get 45 midfield, and he's going to get wrestled down by Tomaselli at the 49 of Medina Valley. Looks like they'll give him the 48 and a 7-yard pickup on first down.
And, Friesenhahn was smart there. He cut back inside, wanted the clock to keep running, didn't want to go out of bounds to stop the clock. Just kind of laid down after he got 7 yards down the field.
2nd down and 3 coming up.
That's something you don't really see either in many things. It's the quarterback going all the way to the sidelines every play to get the play call and running back in.
Well, they're taking their time. They're eating the clock. That's what they want to do here. Same formation, handoff Friesenhahn. He's got a first down, and he gets met, but he does pick up 4 yards as he falls across the 45 to the 44-yard line.
Tomaselli and Keller on the stop.
Picked up 4 yards and a first down again for the Dragons as they continue to move the football.
And, the Dragons are in no hurry to run anything quick as they're just methodically running the play clock inside 5 seconds before they snap the ball.
8:23 to go here in the first half. Takes the snap, hands it off. Young right side of the line, pulling through tackles across the 40, 35, still on his feet. And he finally has forward progress stopped, and he's brought down, but he picks up 11 yards and a first down to the 33-yard line.
Santos and Garrett on the stop there for Medina Valley.
But
Trey Kaufman also, but busted tackles. Yep. I mean, he ran through 3 arm tackles right there before he hit the second wave.
Medina Valley's got to be careful here. They could find themselves down, 22-0 here.
And
no time left.
Southwest won the toss and deferred to the second half, so they'll get the ball to start the second half.
Takes the snap, first man through with a fullback, and he's still rumbling down across the 20 to about the 18-yard line. Looks like they'll spot him at the 17, and another first down for the Panthers.
Ramirez on the stop, but Elias took the brunt end of that exchange.
Well, and that was big number 48, Alexander Olguin. He's listed as an offensive lineman, but he was in there at the fullback position.
Wearing 48, isn't he? Now Young back in there spelling Friesenhahn.
Takes that snap. They pitch it to Young. Left side, cuts it up. Flags fly in from the back judge, and we're going to have a gain of about 5, but we'll see if this is going to be a hold here against Southwest.
Adam Chavez and Tamir Garrett getting up from the bottom of the pile.
Wait for the call from the referee. Personal foul, face mask against the Panthers.
Oh, wow. Going to be half the distance to the goal. And an automatic first down. Well, it happened on the 18.
Yeah, they'd spotted him on the 17 when the run was over.
Yep, so they got it down to the 7. So
10 yards. First down and goal. Ball at the 7-yard line here. Gamez out of the shotgun, but he's got Friesenhahn right behind him, and they'll hand it to him. Trying the right side of the line. He gets taken down around the 6. 1-yard gain. It'll be second down and goal.
Joe Tarvin getting up from the bottom of the pile for the Panthers.
6:23 to go in the first half. Southwest leading 15-0. And threatening again here on second down and goal from the 6.
Cookie cutting time right here, Jared. You've got to keep the Dragons out of the end zone.
Under 6 minutes now. Gamez under center, takes the snap, pitches it. Friesenhahn up the middle, falls forward. He gets hit and taken down around the 2. But he picks up 4 yards. It'll be third and goal.
Tomaselli on the stop there for Medina Valley.
It'll be 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. This is what they had it last time they were on the drive. They had 2nd and goal at the 6 and then 3rd and goal at the 2.
And then Southwest pay dirt.
Yep. We'll see if the Panthers can flip that here on 3rd down and goal. Gamma is under center. Friesenhahn, the deep back. 2 fullbacks in there. Takes the snap. Pitches to Friesenhahn, and he is through untouched for a Dragon touchdown.
3 possessions, 3 touchdowns for the Dragons so far.
Yep, and a 21-0 lead for Southwest.
With the PAT attempt upcoming.
As Mann has it teed up. Snap back, kick is up, and Mann drills it through. So with 5:08 to go in the first half, your new score, Southwest 22, Medina Valley 0. And we'll see if that Panther offense can get something going here. They've got to score before halftime.
Absolutely. You can't get shut out here. You've got to gain some type of momentum going into halftime because it has been all Southwest here in this first half.
Well, and the thing is, Maury, is you haven't had the ball. Medina Valley has not had the ball much in this first half at all. If you give it back to them with any kind of time, there's a chance they could score again.
Well, and you have gotten a couple of first downs. You were inside plus territory, and a loss of 22 yards on a snap over the quarterback's head took you out of it. You had the ball in positive territory on the next drive, and you had a false start put you back behind down and distance. You just, this offense cannot overcome those mistakes.
No,
they're not set up to be big play. It's not a big play offense. It's a grind them out offense. It's not a quick strike offense.
Mann has it teed up. Riley ready to boot it away, and he does. An end-over-end kick that's going to be fair caught by Solis at the 29-yard line, and the Panthers will have it 1st and 10. And we'll see what that Panther offense can get going here.
See now they're gonna give us the ball where he caught it on the 31. Now why didn't we get that on the opening possession is what I'm saying. They messed up.
Yeah.
That shows you right there.
Mm-hmm. So they'll give it at the 31-yard line. That's where Medina Valley will start. They'll have 69 yards to go with 5:08 to play in the first half. The Panthers with 3 timeouts remaining. Southwest out of timeouts. Rash takes the snap, going to keep it himself, makes a man miss, finds some running room across the 35 and spins up to the 37, picks up 7 yards on 1st down.
Tripped up by Trey Cano for the Dragons.
It'll bring up 2nd down and, well, they give him 6 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 4 coming up. Panthers back to the line here. They got 3 wide receivers out here to the right. Rash takes the snap, fires it quickly to Reza out to the right side. Made the first man miss, but can't get the 2nd and 3rd. But he does pick up positive yards. He'll be close to a 1st down.
Young and McKendrick on the stop, but they're going to mark him 1st down territory. Good fighting for the 1st down.
Picked up 4 yards. He picked up the 4 yards he needed right there. 1st down for the Panthers up to the 41-yard line. 4:12 to play here in the half.
Oh, he wasn't watching.
But they're going to blow the play dead.
Flag on the play.
Yep, at the 41-yard line.
False start. Well, it surprised me because I wasn't even ready for him to snap the ball, and unfortunately, I don't think anybody was ready for him to snap the ball.
And it is false start against the Panthers. So again, a pre-snap penalty there moves the Panthers back 5. It'll be 1st and 15. Ball goes back to the 36-yard line. And Rash out of the shotgun here. 2 wide out left, takes the snap. Going to run, and it looks like you're going to get a penalty here, but Rash still on his feet across midfield. He's got a first down and more down to the 45 of Southwest, but we'll see if that's an offside against Southwest or what the penalty is.
I think they're going to be able to keep that play. A good job of running by Nick Rash. Ryan Pena dragging Nick Rash down, but that was a gain of about 18, right, Jared?
Yes, it was, and it was an offside penalty. They decline it. That's the biggest offensive play for the Panthers this evening.
And it was needed.
First down and 10, ball at the 45-yard line of the Dragons. Takes us, and another false start here against the Panthers. 3:38 to play, first half.
This cannot keep happening.
They talk it over here. Maybe they're trying to say Southwest
might be barking some signals. Maybe call a delay of game on them or unsportsmanlike conduct, maybe.
False start against the Panthers. It took a long time to talk that over for a false start penalty.
Yes, it did.
So come back to the line. They had to overcome one of these already. Ball moves back to midfield. Rash in the gun. Takes the snap, hands it off Guerrero. Looking to get outside, and he's not going to do it. Picks up 1 yard on the play. It's going to be second down and 14 coming up.
Ryan Pena and number 55 also in there, Rogelio Rodriguez, excuse me.
Takes a snap. Rash looking to run it himself, and he's going to lose a yard on the play. He was juggling the football there, and it's going to be third down and 14 coming up. Broke
up the continuity of the play, kind of lost the snap, was looking ahead to run before he had the ball, and that just messed up the continuity of the play.
So third down and 14 coming up.
Rogelio Rodriguez once again on the stop for the Dragons.
Now the Panthers behind the chains are going to have to throw here on third down, and Southwest knows it's coming. Unwilling to stretch the field out on first down. Steps up, fires left side. That's complete, but he catches it, and it carries the receiver out of bounds. Hill made the reception at the 41-yard line. Picks up about 10 yards, but he's going to be fourth down in about 6.
Yep, fourth and 6.
And you got to go for it here.
Now they're saying he bobbled the ball and didn't have it.
Yeah, they're saying he didn't have possession of the ball when he stepped out of bounds.
All you need is 1 foot.
Are they saying that he bobbled it, or
they're
did
saying
he didn't get his foot down?
They're saying he was bobbling it when he was going out of bounds.
Yep.
But we're not questioning it. That's what's surprising.
Yep.
Wow.
So fourth and 14 now, and the Panthers are going to go for it here at their own.
I was going to say this.
49.
This is dangerous.
Here comes Tarvin.
If you go for it right here, you're giving them a short field.
Yep. 2:14 to play in the half. Trey Cano goes back deep to receive for Southwest. Tarvin standing around his own 39. Takes the snap, boots it away, a high spiraling kick that's going to head toward the sideline and go out of bounds around the 25-yard line. We'll see where they spot it.
We'll see with no timeouts
how. Oh, no, they give him up to the 29-yard line is where they'll spot it going out of bounds.
We'll see with no timeouts how
Southwest
handles this.
2:07 to go, and like Maury said, out of timeouts because they had to waste them earlier in the game.
But it's a different situation because they know they're going to get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah.
So they can.
But if I'm Southwest, I wouldn't want to get complacent.
No.
Here. You've had 3 possessions. You scored all 3 times. If I'm the Dragons, I keep on trying to do that.
But you don't outsmart yourself and end up throwing a pick six or turning the ball over.
And that's the thing is with the offense that they run, we've seen them bust some big plays already. And they're going to line up in that same power offense. They're going to hand it to Friesenhahn going around the right side, and he's going to get to the sideline and go out of bounds after picking up the first down. Gets up to the 40-yard line, and the clock stops at 2:01.
I think they're going to mark him short, Jared.
Yeah, they are. Picks up 8 on the
Sure
carry.
looked like from here he had it.
Yeah. 2nd down and 8, but he did run out of bounds, and the clock stops and only took 7 seconds off the clock.
Lost the third set, 25-20.
Update from volleyball, Medina Valley losing the third set 25-20, so they're down 2-1 against Harlandale. See if the girls can come back and force that 5th and final set. Gamez out of the shotgun here. They'll actually send 2 wide receivers out here to the left. Takes the snap. Play action looking to throw. With time, sets up. Fires deep left side. 2 men back, and it's going to be a flag down.
It's going to be offensive pass interference.
It's got to be. That was number 24 on the coverage, Landon Burns, who almost had the interception there. It went right through his arms, and then the flag came in late.
If that is called against Medina Valley, something is wrong.
Yeah, because he was in double coverage, but no one touched him. He undercut the route and was actually playing more of the receiver.
Absolutely. This is a big call here.
And they call it against the Panthers.
Are you serious?
Wow.
You had inside coverage on him, nearly picked it off, and they're going to and I don't blame the coach.
That's horrible.
I don't blame the coach. He's going to get 15 more yards. But that's a bad call. I'm sorry.
No, it is. It absolutely is, and coaches have every right to be upset about it right now.
But they got to be under control.
Yeah.
And they just cost them another 15.
True, but, I mean, what I want to know if he holds on to the ball and intercepts it, is that flag still thrown? Because it was after the ball hit the ground, after the play was over. If it's a pass interference, throw it when the contact is made. Don't throw it when the play's over. That is the problem that I have with that call. Well,
So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line of Medina Valley. 1st down and 10 as they take the snap. Going to run it up the middle. Young all day to the 20, 15, and he's gone. Touchdown Southwest. A 34-yard touchdown run with 1:47 to go, and it's 28-0 Southwest.
wow.
Who? What?
Man, for the point after attempt, boots it right through, extends the lead to 29-0 with 1:47 seconds. It has been all Southwest here tonight. I don't know if Medina Valley could play a worse first half in a football game than what we've witnessed tonight so far.
No, you're right.
The breaks haven't went our way. The penalties there's just way too many of them, even though it's only the 4th game, but it is the 4th game of the season. Way too many pre-snap penalties to put the Panthers behind the sticks, and just, not good tackling. Not good tackling at all tonight. And that's been kind of the recipe for failure so far through 3.5 games. Another kickoff sponsored by whom?
Garner Abstract and Land Company, along with Rancher's Title. As Riley Mann ready to boot it away with 1:47 to play. And they boot it up in the air, a high end over end kick that bounces, and Southwest can fall on that, and they might have. We'll see who came up with it. You got to run up and play the football.
And luckily the Panthers come up with the ball.
Because if he lets that bounce, that's a live football regardless of if anybody touches it. And they almost fell on the football, and there's a minute 46 to go. The Panthers will have it, but they're very fortunate that Southwest didn't come up with that at the 35-yard line.
Panthers do not seem like they are prepared this evening for this matchup.
Rash out of the gun. 1st and 10 with a minute 46 to go. Takes the snap. Trying to get outside is Gutierrez. He gets out to the 40, 45, and he's taken down about the 46-yard line, but he picks up the first down. The clock will stop for them to move the chains at a minute 39.
Hudson McKendrick on the stop for the Dragons.
They'll actually spot him at the 47. Rash in the shotgun, clock running, a minute 30 and counting. Guerrero comes on late here, bringing in the play as Rash calls it out. Takes the snap, looking to throw, fires right side, and that's going to be incomplete as he led Hill out of bounds. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. The clock stops with a minute 15 to play.
Ryan Pena on the coverage. That was just a little 3-yard out, Jared, on that play. Thrown a little wide for Hill.
So Rash will have it here with a minute 15 to go out of the shotgun. 2nd down and 10. Ball is at his own 47-yard line. Takes the snap with some time, steps up. Now he's going to have to run it himself across midfield to the 45 and close to the 40 before he's brought down. He'll have the first down, picked up 15 yards down to the 40, and they'll stop the clock to move the chains.
Adrian Castillo on the stop, but some improvising there by your quarterback gets you the first down, keeps the chains going.
Rash in the gun here, and they're going to get a false start against the Panthers as everyone tried to move before they snapped the football. Just trying to go too quick there, and you're going to move yourself back 5 yards with 55 seconds to go.
You still have your allotted 3 timeouts, correct?
They have at least 2. I don't know if they used 1 or not. The scoreboard's not right.
No, I know that. I know that. But
so I don't think they've used any. I know Southwest used all 3 of theirs.
Early.
Yes.
Yeah, they were out already with 9 minutes left to go in the second quarter.
I want to tell everybody that I know that the camera's not working. I know that it's a black screen. The only way to fix that at the time is to turn the broadcast off, which we're not going to do in the middle of the football game. We'll try to fix it at halftime.
We'll reboot it at halftime, and you'll be able to see the second half.
If we do have to reboot it, it's going to start a new link on YouTube, right? It won't. It'll be the same. And a timeout taken here by Medina Valley as they want to talk things over here and try to get things sorted out. You know, you've got 1st and 15. You've had 2 false start penalties on this drive. You overcame one. You're moving the ball, but, you know, you can't have those setbacks like that, especially when you're running a hurry-up offense here with no time left in the game. As Rash will come out here in the shotgun. He'll have 2 backs. Guerrero to his right. He's got 2 wide receivers out here to the right side of the line. 1st and 15 here from the 45 of the Dragons. Rash takes the snap. Play action, looking to throw. Steps up, fires deep down the middle. He's got Reza, and he missed him. Just led him too far inside that time, and Reza couldn't make the adjustment to make the reception. And it's going to bring up 2nd and 15 on the incomplete pass.
Tried to hit him over the top, but just threw it a little inside.
I think that was a case there. He just couldn't pick up the ball in time. Because if he's able to pick that ball up sooner, he could probably make an adjustment to get in there. I don't think he could pick up the football until it was too late. 2nd down and 15, Rash to throw. Going to step up, try to run, made a man miss. He still can throw, and he does, and he overthrows everybody, just throws it away. It's going to bring up 3rd and 15 with 42 seconds to go here in the first half.
Nick trying to improvise, had good pressure on him by number 48 for the Dragons. Alexander O'Quinn. You in 4-down territory here, Jared?
Yeah, with 42 seconds
you almost
left,
have to be.
3rd down here and 15. Ball at the Southwest 45. Rash to throw, sets up, fires, complete to Hill up to the 35, and he's slung down at the 32-yard line. He's going to be short of the first down. The clock will roll with 33 seconds. It's going to be 4th down and 3.
McKendrick on the stop for the Dragons.
And they're going to have to take timeout, and the Panthers do with 24 seconds to go here.
That timeout is sponsored by Peerless Equipment.
And with 24 seconds left, Maury, it's going to be 4th down and 3 to go.
Good play there by Medina Valley. You didn't need to get it all. You just needed to make it a manageable 4th down.
Yes,
and that's what the Panthers have done.
Well, the thing is, I think the Panthers still have one timeout remaining.
I know they have at least one.
Yeah. Well, they've used 2 here in this drive alone. I don't think they used one early in the ball.
Well, he didn't give the signal, the 3 whistles up, that was the 3rd one. So the Panthers should have a timeout left.
Well, the thing is here is, if you pick up the first down here, the clock will stop to set the chains.
Then you can clock it.
Yeah.
And what I mean by clocking it, you know what I mean, but you're going to spike the ball and not let no more time run off. You lose it down, but that's irrelevant at this point.
4th down and 3 here. Rash will be in the pistol. He's got Guerrero as lone back. 2 wide receivers here. Takes the snap, looking to throw over the middle, and it's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6.
Oh, my.
Number 2 for Southwest, Zuniga Rodriguez is going to return it to the house for 6 points with 10 seconds to go.
Tried a little dump pass right over the middle. One of the linemen got their hands up and tipped it right into Zuniga's hands, Zuniga Rodriguez, and he took it 62 yards for the touchdown. Wow. Talk about a dagger.
Yeah, 35-0 is your score now with 10 minutes to go here in the first, or 10 seconds to go in the first half.
No, we don't need another 10 minutes of this in the first half. We've seen enough.
Riley Mann going to kick it in. Low snap, but he gets the ball down, and the kick is good. So with 10 seconds to go in the half, your new score, Southwest 36, Medina Valley nothing. And Maury, Medina Valley, we've seen them, Medina Valley cannot stop that offense right now. They've had 4 offensive possessions. They've scored 4 touchdowns.
And we're stopping ourselves.
We are, and that's the thing. Medina Valley has moved the ball between the 30-yard lines tonight, and again, it's the penalties, the turnovers. You've had a fumble recovery, ended up in a touchdown. You just had a pick 6, ended up in 7 points, 14 points off turnovers right there. But, the offense has shot themselves in the foot. False start penalties. You haven't seen any
snapping over
the quarterback's head. Things like that. Losing 21 yards because of that. When you've been moving the football, and those are things that you can't overcome them as an offense, especially one that doesn't have the big play capability that Medina Valley. We haven't seen that from them this year.
No, this is about as bad as the first half as I've seen ever.
Yeah, it's not going Medina Valley's way at all. Everything that could go wrong in this half has gone wrong. And there's a little pop-up kick on an onside, and it's going to be on the ground, and Southwest has it at the 43-yard line. Medina Valley, they tried to catch it, and it went right through his arms on the ground, and number 21 for Southwest recovers it, Jeff Stevens. And they're going to have it 1st and 10 with 9 seconds left, and we'll see what they do here. Ball at the Panther 42-yard line. My goodness. Remember, they are out of timeouts, but with 9 seconds left, that's –
they'll have to work the sidelines if they want to throw it.
Or just heave-ho one to the end zone here.
Yeah, that's true.
4 wide out here. Gamez out of the gun. We've only seen him throw a couple of times. He's got an arm. He's just thrown it into double coverage the times he has thrown. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Under pressure from Tarvin, rolling out. Gets the ball away downfield, and it's going to be –
oh, my. He caught it.
He makes the reception with 1 second left on the clock down at the 12-yard line.
That was number 1 with us. Got his feet in bounds.
Alejandro Sanchez on the reception.
Wow, and the quarterback just gave himself enough time to avoid the rush, and now they're going to run out the
field goal
kicker because that stops the clock on an out-of-bounds pass.
So they spot the ball at the 13. They'll place it at the 20. This will be a 30-yard attempt. Ball is on the right hash. Not much wind, but what little there is helping him. Takes a good snap and a low line drive kick that's off to the left and short, no good.
Well, why didn't they run the second off the clock?
Yeah, they did now. And that is halftime. The Panthers dodge a little bit of a bullet there before half, but your score at halftime, Southwest 36, Medina Valley nothing. We're going to take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we will continue here in just a moment.
Garner Abstract and Land Company, the title company with professional service and a personal touch. Garner services real estate transactions, buying, selling, and construction loans for commercial and residential. They specialize in land development and farm and ranch. Garner, offering a commitment to professionalism, confidentiality, and personal service combined with the latest technology. Garner Abstract and Land Company will work to earn your trust. Garner Abstract and Land Company, 830-346-1367.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details.
Tickets, popcorn, and sodas. That'll be $35. Cash or debit?
Debit! I mean, I'd like to use my debit card, please. Can I do it?
Okay.
All right! Swiping now!
What if paying with your debit card was always this exciting? Kasasa Cashback is a free checking account that pays you for everyday debit card purchases every month you qualify. Plus, with ATM withdrawal fee refunds nationwide, that's a lot of extra cash to spend on whatever you like.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank. Member FDIC.
Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
Double T Outfitters offers deer, dove, turkey, quail, and exotic hunts in Southwest Texas on over 20,000 low-fenced acres. They facilitate professional guide services, lodging, and fantastic meals while providing the best in Southwest hunting. Contact Double T Outfitters to find out details about their current package hunts. Contact owner Brett Ferguson at 210-413-1597 or online at doubleThunting.com.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Security State Bank, your financial partner since 1925, with one simple goal: to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. Check out Security State Bank's competitive rates and services from local people you know and trust. Serving South Texas with 7 convenient locations, including 1726 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call 830-538-9898 or online at securitystbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Panther Football, sponsored by North Park Chevrolet. Score at halftime, 36 Southwest, Medina Valley 0. And, Jeff, everything that could have went wrong against the Panthers in that first half actually did.
Yeah, it was you could kind of see it on the sideline going south. And the type of offense that Southwest runs is a ball control, keep it away from you, shorten the game, take the air out of the ball, whatever you want to call it. And they did that in the first quarter. And then the second quarter, the Panthers just fell apart. And it was one bad mistake that led to another. And we talked to Coach Crisp the last couple of weeks that we've seen many of the positives. There's been some positives. Maury, there hasn't been a single positive so far in the first half. And when you're down 36-0 at halftime, I couldn't say that there will be anything positive that comes out of the second half. And once again, I want to apologize for everybody right now. We've had issues with the volleyball game. We couldn't get that game up for you all tonight. And the camera up here came unplugged, and we can't get it to be recognized again. So if anybody knows how to recognize it, the camera on the computer, please let us know. But
or it will be back to old school. You'll just have to
you'll
paint the picture with your own brush and listen to Jared and I's call. And
that's right.
Go back to the 1940s when we didn't have TV.
Yeah, we will have all this straightened out, I promise, for the next week. We'll have volleyball Tuesday and Friday next week. And next week we'll also have football as Uvalde, the Coyotes, come to town. And Maury, the Coyotes are no slouch this year.
Nope, they actually are scoring some points and winning some games. So
it doesn't get any easier after this week.
Jeff, if you look at it, the Uvalde has, even though there's been some lopsided games over the past few years, there ain't really been many blowouts.
No, and
they've all been good games, especially when you go to
the last time we played Uvalde.
The Twilight Zone.
Wasn't it a 1-point game?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so, and then they had a year where we didn't play them because of COVID last year. Yep. But Uvalde's always been tough, and it's kind of always been a little rivalry game.
Well, and when you go down there and you play at the Twilight Zone at their stadium, if something is weird's going to happen, it's going to happen in Uvalde. Luckily, it's going to be here at Medina Valley.
Well, unfortunately, tonight, Maury, the weirdness is happening right here in the confines of Panther Stadium because we've had fumbled kickoffs. We've had interceptions for 6 points. We've had
fumbles.
We've had fumbles that have fumbled into the air, right into the hands of the other team. All I can say is right now, Maury, is kudos to Southwest because they are taking it to the Panthers. But as a Panther broadcast here, we've got to fix this. We've got to find a way to fix this. And right now, there's got to be some positives that have got to come out of this second half. If you can find any kind of positives, I'm sure Coach Crisp and his staff are in the locker room right now, and they're probably boiling at this team right now. And, these guys are, they know what's going on. And it's going to take leadership. It's going to take some of your senior leaders to step up and say, you know what, we're not going to go out this way. Let's make this game respectable, and let's not play like this again. And it's not the coaches. It's not going to be the coaches ripping on them. It's going to be some of those players that are going to have to dig deep inside and find something to play with.
Have a team meeting amongst themselves and, get things straight, because if there ever was a game that was played in the Twilight Zone, it's tonight, because it just hasn't been a clean game for Medina Valley. Medina Valley has just played sloppy football for the first 24 minutes of the ball game, and there's no way to sugarcoat it. I mean, we as broadcasters, we're homers. We try to be positive, but you've got to have something.
There's not much to be positive
about
right now.
You've got to create that positivity here in the second half, get something going, and build on something.
Even our broadcast has been crappy. Can I say crappy on air?
You just did,
it's all on me, Jeff Stivers. It's my responsibility, and we will have this fixed. I apologize. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take some more breaks, and we're going to hear from some more of our advertisers. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates and multiple references. so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
The biggest sale of the year is back at North Park Chevrolet. Get our lowest posted prices of the year and 1.9% financing on a 2021 Equinox posted at $22,999, a 2021 Bolt EV posted at $28,999, or a 2021 Silverado 4x4 Trail Boss posted at $47,999. Plus, get 1 year of unlimited car washes and 2 years of no-charge maintenance. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Welcome back to Panther Football. We're at halftime here at Medina Valley, the matchup between the Southwest Dragons and your Medina Valley Panthers. And the Panthers on the short end of this first half, 36-0. It has been all Dragons here in the first half. And the Dragon Band is still on the field as they've taken up over half of the halftime already. The Panther Band has not yet hit the field, so we might have a
Maybe
long.
we can get a penalty off of that.
We may have a long halftime here to go through as the Panther Band, as I mentioned, still isn't on the field yet, and there's only 12 minutes left to go. But, Jeff, keys to the second half, it's got to get better, but Southwest won the toss, deferred to the second half, and be joined back here by Jared Lucky. And Jared, we kind of rehashed a little bit in the first half. You know, you've got to do something positive and carry it in the next week here in this second half. You know, regardless of what it is, you know, things have got to switch around.
Yeah, you're right, Maury, and you know,
because there's nobody that's watched this that can say this is acceptable.
No, and everything that could go wrong kind of went wrong, you know, in that first half. And for the Panthers, you know, for Southwest, they've completed one pass tonight, and that was on that last drive down there before they kicked that field goal that was no good at the end of the half. But, you know, they're just lining up old school football. It's two fullbacks and a quarterback and a tailback. And they don't have any wide receivers. They have everyone on the line of scrimmage. They're opening a hole, letting those two fullbacks get through and open some room up for Friesenhunt and Young. And
then they throw the tailback or the fullback at you, and then, you know, then you're really guessing.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Maury. And right now, the Panthers just don't have an answer for that. And they're going to have to find one in the second half, especially in this first drive. And you're looking at a 36-0 deficit here, and we're doing the same thing we did against Veterans Memorial last week, saying now you got to win the second half and try to build something getting into Uvalde next week.
Yeah, and you and I have been doing radio for a long time. I started out in the '90s, and have seen I don't remember the last Medina Valley game that I've actually missed. And I don't remember a score ever being this lopsided at halftime where everything has went against you. And you know, you just can't handle the wave. I mean, it's one thing after another, and it started on the first drive for Medina Valley. Had a little bit of momentum going, got it the plus side of the field, centered it over the quarterback's head, got behind the down and distance, and since then never have recovered because Southwest took the ball from there and scored on every possession except their last, and that was a missed field goal.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Maury. And I know to all you people listening, I've seen some comments on there wanting to see the band and things like that. I know Jeff might have explained it too, but the way that our camera setup is and the program that we use to be able to broadcast these games, if the camera goes out during the broadcast, you cannot just bring it back up. It doesn't work that way. The entire broadcast would have to be shut down. Everything would have to be restarted, and there'd be different links. Nothing would work the same anymore. So we're just going to go with it the way it is right now, and that's the way it's been for years and years until UIL let us have video, until last year when UIL let us have video.
If there was one positive thing that come from COVID, we could start filming bringing you the video of the game, not just the audio.
Well, and they contemplated not letting it happen this year. But the thing is that they are letting it happen. We'll have it resolved. We'll get it back on next week. But for the rest of the broadcast, it's going to be a normal audio broadcast, which, I mean, we're calling play-by-play like we're on the radio anyway, because I know there's a lot of people that sit at home and don't watch it and listen. So, I mean, we've got to do that, and hopefully y'all stick with us through the end of the broadcast, and then we'll have that back up next week. So we're not just turning the broadcast off during the band. We're not going to have it for the second half either. We're going to have audio broadcast.
The only thing that might or could be worse is if you were trying to follow a volleyball game, because that's a little bit faster action, and trying to call a volleyball game where there's no video and Dwayne does a good job, but it's hard to
call on a radio broadcast and try to be able to follow it as a listener.
Exactly, to picture what's going on because it happens so fast.
Well, and in volleyball, just an update from there, they got beat by Harlandale, I think 3 sets to 1.
Won the first set and then lost the next 3.
The next 3, and so they're 1-2 in district play. They'll be behind McCullum and Harlandale to start their district season, but they'll be back next Tuesday night, and hopefully we'll have that broadcast on the air.
If I'm not mistaken, they'll also be behind Southwest Legacy, because I think Legacy was 2-0 going into tonight's match, and I'm not sure who they were playing, but they won, I believe, their first 2 matches.
Yep, and so, at the moment, Medina Valley 1-2 in district, but, you played 3 district games. You got a lot of district left. You're going to have Harlandale and McCullum both again. Both teams that the Panthers feel that they can beat. They've talked at the show the last couple of weeks about how, unfortunately, it's been their own mistakes that have hurt them. Now, I don't know what happened in the game tonight. It might have been the same thing. They might have just run into a Harlandale team that was playing great in those next 3 sets. But we'll get a talk with them on Wednesday night and kind of find out. And I just feel like from what we've heard is if the girls can put it all together and stop making some of those little, mental errors that they've been making, that they can put it all together and compete with any team in the district.
Absolutely.
So we're going to take a break, and then we'll be back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue here in just a moment.
Security State Bank, your financial partner since 1925, with one simple goal: to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. Check out Security State Bank's competitive rates and services from local people you know and trust. Serving South Texas with 7 convenient locations, including 1726 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call 830-538-9898 or online at securitystbk.com. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Just want to come back here at halftime. I want to tell everybody the band's fixing to play. For anyone who wants to watch the band perform, Jeff has it on Facebook Live, Medina Valley Broadcast Network. You can go on Facebook Live, and he's going to have the band performance on. He's out on the side of the press box here filming it for you. If you want to go over there and listen to it, you're more than welcome to, and we'll be able to bring it to you that way. We're going to go ahead and take another commercial break. I just wanted to break back in to let you all know. Go to Facebook Live, Medina Valley Broadcast Network. You can see the band performing on the field right now. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in a moment.
Sammy's Restaurant and Habeas Alsatian Bakery, two legendary landmarks in Castroville. From breakfast to delicious hometown lunch specials and more, Sammy's satisfies your taste buds with the unique flavor of Castroville. And from fresh baked breads to pies and pastries, South Texans have made Habeas Alsatian Bakery a must-to-visit since 1940. Sammy's Restaurant, online at sammysrestaurant.com. Habeas Alsatian Bakery, online at habeasbakery.com.
The pace of business is faster than ever. That's why when you need a business loan, you want a bank that can act fast. Not only do you get great rates and fast answers, you get the financial advice you need to keep your business growing. It's a better way to borrow. Stop by and let's talk. Come home to Castroville State Bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at castrovillestatebank.com.
Tandre Gwynn Funeral Home in Castroville, Texas, has been providing funeral services to families in the Medina Valley and surrounding areas for many generations. Tandre Gwynn Funeral Home is proud to support the broadcast by the Medina Valley Broadcast Network for the athletes and students participating in this event. Go Panthers! Tandre Gwynn Funeral Home, Castroville, Texas. You may view obituaries at Tandre, Tondre-Gwynn, Guinn.com, or visit the Facebook page of Tandre Gwynn Funeral Home to view funeral notices.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale. Join, volunteer, or purchase your Panther swag today at mvpboosters.com.
We're back here at Panther Stadium. We are at halftime, and if you know the Panther band playing right now, they are on Facebook Live, Medina Valley Broadcast Network. Jeff's out there recording it. We came back a little while ago to let you know that, but if they're still performing. If you do want to listen to them, you can go over there and listen to it and see it on Facebook Live. Both teams getting ready to come back out on the field, as there's only about a minute 17 left here at halftime.
Well, as I mentioned, though, the Panther band didn't get
on
the field until over half of the quarter was over. So, Southwest kind of took a little bit of extra time, I believe.
Well, I don't know what they put on the clock for halftime, because they actually can make a decision. It can be 20, 24, 28 minutes.
Or 28, yeah. And I think it was just 24.
Yeah.
But regardless, we'll be here with the second half when it begins.
And Maury, and you're getting ready to start the second half here. We were talking during the break, you and I, and this is something that needs to be said. The Southwest Dragons are running 3 plays. They're running that pitch right and left and the fullback up the middle, and we cannot stop it. There's no motion. There's no anything. They're just lining up and running the ball down your throat, and Medina Valley's got to have some kind of answer for that.
They're just putting helmet on helmet and winning the battle up front.
And, they're going to come out. I expect them to do that again in the second half, because they have a 36-0 lead, and they're just going to run the football and try to run the clock down. And they're going to run that same offense, and the Panthers need to make some kind of adjustments here to stop that running attack and try to get the ball back. We talked against Veterans Memorial how Panthers needed to win the second half. We thought this was a very winnable football game for the Panthers coming into here. Now you're down 36-0 at halftime, and you're talking about, hey,
let's
we
just
need
get
to
a
do
moral
something.
victory or something out of
let's
here.
win the second half and get out of here and build to get into Uvalde next week, because right now, everything that could go wrong went wrong for Medina Valley in that first half. You had the fumble recovery on the second play of the game. They couldn't stop them driving the football, and you lose 21 yards because the snap went over the quarterback's head. False start penalties killing the momentum of your drive. The pick six with 10 seconds left at the end of with 13 seconds left at the end of the first half. Just everything went downhill for Medina Valley there, and you got to try to have something go your way here to turn this around.
And then not cover a pooch punt, a pooch kickoff, and give them an opportunity for 3 freebie points
at the end
right before halftime. Wow, there's not really much more. Picasso couldn't even paint the Mona Lisa with what kind of paint's left in this jar. I mean, Mona Lisa wouldn't be smiling.
And the band is getting ready to come off the field here. We're going to go ahead and take one more break here to recognize the sponsors, and then we'll be back with the second half. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in just a moment.
The biggest sale of the year is back at North Park Chevrolet. Got our lowest posted prices of the year and 1.9% financing on a 2021 Equinox posted at $22,999, a 2021 Bolt EV posted at $28,999, or a 2021 Silverado 4x4 Trail Boss posted at $47,999. Plus, get 1 year of unlimited car washes and 2 years of no-charge maintenance. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Sponsors.
Welcome back here to Panther Stadium as we're ready to get the second half going. Southwest leading Medina Valley 36-0 as Tarvin has it teed up on the 40-yard line.
Okay, Jared, I'm ready for it. Go ahead.
So I told Maury during the break that Picasso did not paint the Mona Lisa. Leonardo da Vinci did.
That's why I said it would be a hard time for him to post it because he didn't know what Leonardo da Vinci was thinking.
But that's how rattled Maury is here in the booth.
Bumfounded.
But Tarvin ready to boot it away. Kickoff brought to you by Garner Abstract and Land Company along with Rancher's Title. And this will be Tarvin's first kickoff of the evening as he will run up to it and boot it away. A high end-over-end kick. Drives the return man back to the 10 as he starts up to the 20, 25, and he's met right there by, I believe, number 10 for the Panthers was the first man there, Damian Loy on the tackle, and that'll bring up 1st and 10 for Southwest as they start at their own, looks like the 33-yard line, or the 27-yard line.
Yeah, it was Loy and number 55, Mario Jamarillo, for the Panthers on special teams.
As we're ready to go here in the third quarter, as Southwest has it, it'll be 1st down and 10. They haven't set the ball down yet, and we'll see here if it's on the 27 or the 28-yard line. And now they're going to mark off a penalty against the Panthers. They'll put it up to the 33. I wonder if it was on the kickoff, if we were across the line by the time Tarvin kicked it.
Oh, it was down here,
yeah,
the flag?
I think
okay.
so, because there wasn't one down there. So 1st and 10, they'll start at their own 33. Takes the snap, gives it off to Friesenhahn, and he just runs, gets the best of that hit over one of the linebackers, but he's brought down after a gain of 5.
That was Alexander Luna on the stop there for Medina Valley.
And he did take the brunt of that from Friesenhahn, who lowered his shoulder, but he picked up 4. It's going to be 2nd and 6 here for the Panthers. And just to let everybody know, you can get on Facebook Live. Jeff's trying to get it on there as much as he can, at least until his phone dies. And so if you want to watch it there, you can. Medina Valley Broadcast Network on Facebook. And that should be a false start against Southwest as everybody went moving and the ball didn't snap.
Hey, just 2 plays into it, Medina Valley changing the fortunes a little bit.
Yep. Yep. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 11. With 11-12 to go here in the 3rd quarter as Gamez brings the play in from the sidelines. Gamez in the gun, but he'll have 3 backs, and they give it to Friesenhahn up the middle, and he's going to be brought down after a gain of only 2 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9, and this is really the first time tonight that Medina Valley's had him in a 3rd and long situation.
Kaufman and Santos on the stop there for Medina Valley.
I really think this is the first time they've been more than 3rd and 5.
I think you're correct.
Ball at the 34-yard line, and we'll see if the Panthers can force a 3 and out. That would be the first time this evening. It would be the first time they'd stop the Southwest offense. They'll come out here, Friesenhahn, the deep back. Gamez in the gun, takes a snap, hands it to, actually that's Young on the carry, but he's going to be short of the first down. He gets up to the 37-yard line.
Adam Chavez on the stop there for Medina Valley.
Only picks up about 3 yards. It's going to be 4th down and 6, and a good job there by the Panther defense getting a stop and getting them to punt as Tomaselli will go back to return this. Riley Mann is the punter for Southwest. It'll be his first punt tonight. And something positive there for the Panthers. See if the Panthers want to come after this punt or set up the return. High snap, he gets it, and he gets the punt away. A good spiral kick. Tomaselli runs up, makes the catch, and falls down at the 34-yard line. In a lot of traffic that time, but he makes the catch. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
So let's see if the Panthers offense can muster up some momentum here and get that goose egg off the board.
Panthers will be moving left to right here to start the drive. They'll be starting at their own 34-yard line. 9:28 to go here in the 3rd. Rash out of the gun here left, split backs. He's got 2 wide receivers. Looks things over on the line, takes the snap. Going to keep it himself, trying to get outside, steps through a tackle, and he fights forward. A lot of fighting that time, and he gets 2 yards across the 35 to the 36-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Panthers.
Vidal Flores wrapping Rash up after a short gain of 2.
Second down and 8 to go. 8:53 to go here in the 3rd. Rash with the football, hands the ball off. Guerrero up the middle, and he's got a 1st down and more across the 45 down to the 47-yard line. Good run by Guerrero, biggest one of the night, and it's 1st and 10 Panthers.
Trey Cano on the stop, but the Panthers got some 1st down, got some momentum going here. First possession of the second half for Medina Valley.
Up to the 47, 1st down and 10, and they've got a player down on the field. And they're going to tend to him, and while they do that, we'll take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we will return in just a moment.
The biggest sale of the year is back at North Park Chevrolet. Got our lowest posted prices of the year and 1.9% financing on a 2021 Equinox posted at $22,999, a 2021 Bolt EV posted at $28,999, or a 2021 Silverado 4x4 Trail Boss posted at $47,999. Plus, get 1 year of unlimited car washes and 2 years of no-charge maintenance. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
We're back here at Panther Stadium. 8:40 to play here in the third quarter as Medina Valley will have it 1st and 10. Injured player was up and off the field. Rash in the pistol, takes the snap. Going to hand the ball off right side of the line. Gets across midfield down to the 48-yard line of Southwest. And now a late flag comes in from the far sideline. Came in after the play was over. It was a pickup of 5.
McKendrick was on the stop there for the Dragons.
We'll see what this flag is. It's very late. This has to be some kind of unsportsmanlike conduct, I would think. It is a dead ball personal foul against Southwest. So that'll move 15 yards back against the Dragons. So the Panthers will move 15 yards into Dragon territory. Looks like they'll spot him at the 33-yard line. So the Panthers will have it 1st and 10 from there at the Dragon 33. Rash in the gun. One back. They give it to Guerrero up the middle, and he tries to bounce it outside, and he's going to get nowhere. Actually got back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 coming up.
McKendrick and Young on the stop for Southwest.
So 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Panthers is Haas will come into the ball game. Rezo will come out for the play. They look to the sideline, and now they'll come to the line of scrimmage here. It'll be split backs for the Panthers. Haas and Guerrero. And that, we'll see, that's got to be offside against Southwest. Everybody jumped.
They made contact there first.
I wanted to yell at the center to snap the football. And it is offside against the Dragons, so that'll move 5 more yards. It'll be 2nd down and 5 coming up here. That helps you. So on 1st and 10, you didn't get any yardage. That penalty actually makes it out like you got a 5-yard pickup there on 1st down. So it's 2nd and 5 now. Rash from the gun takes the snap. Looking to throw, swings it out to Guerrero out of the backfield. He's got some room. Up across the 15, down to about the 11-yard line. We'll see where they spot him. A 1st down for the Panthers. Picks up about 17 yards on the play.
That was Young and Olquin on the stop. But the Panthers have something going here inside the red zone.
And that was Guerrero slipping out of the backfield there into the flat, getting that reception. And the Panthers will have 3 wide receivers here on 1st and 10. Rash looking to throw, lets it go, and he was hit as he threw the football. Got smoked from behind by number 19 for the Dragons, Adrian Castillo. And Rash was slow getting up there. It goes as an incompletion. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Castillo coming in from the blind side. Just hit him as soon as Nick was getting ready to release that football.
So 2nd and 10 here, out of the shotgun. Guerrero, the lone back. They'll send a man in motion, Gonzalez. They're going to hand it to him. Coming on the right side, cuts it up the field to the 5, to the end zone. He dives. Touchdown, Medina Valley. So the Panthers get on the board with 6:57 to play here in the third quarter. They score on their first offensive possession of the second half. And Tarvin will come on to try to boot through the extra point. 6:57 to go in the third quarter, rather, not the ball game. Good snap, hold down, the kick is up, and Tarvin drills it through with 6:57 to go in the third. Your score, Southwest 36, Medina Valley 7. So, Maury, Medina Valley doing some things right there. You know, they got a 3-and-out against Southwest on their opening possession. They move the ball downfield, score on their first offensive possession of the second half. It couldn't have been a better start for the Panthers here in this half.
Totally different than the first half. Let's see if they can carry that momentum now and continue here in the second half.
Tarvin will come on to try to boot it away here. You know, we saw Medina Valley last week try a surprise onside kick that did not work. You wonder if the coaching staff's thinking about that again here, being down where you're at. I don't – no, they're actually going to kick it, and it's Tarvin setting the ball up on the near hash. Yeah. And you might catch Southwest napping here because they're not set up for an onside kick. And Tarvin will run up, and he's going to kick it onside, and it's going to go way too far and be recovered at the 40-yard line by number 4 for the Dragons, Samuel Parchin. And I think he just got too much of that football. He wanted to kick it more on the tip of it, try to get it to roll and take that bounce, and instead it was more squibbed out to the 40.
Parchin made a pretty good scoop.
Yeah, he
scoop
did.
Right there.
Yeah, because he was running backwards to it and made the catch there and fall down. But they'll have it at their own 40-yard line. Well, now it's up to that Panther defense to try to get you the ball back.
Another 3-and-out would be nice.
They'll come out here. Friesenhahn is the deep back. Gamez out of the gun. They have the two fullbacks. They hand it off to Friesenhahn right side, and he's going to fall forward to the 44-yard line, picks up 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Luna and Keller on the stop there for Medina Valley.
.637 and counting to go here in the third. Ball at the 44-yard line. 2nd down and 6 here for the Dragons. As they come up to the line of scrimmage here for Medina Valley, trying to dig in here. They'll send out 2 wide receivers this time. Friesenhahn, the deep back. They do give it to Friesenhahn up the middle, and he gets hit, plows forward, falls across the 50 to the 49-yard line, the first down for the Dragons.
Keller again on the stop there for Medina Valley.
Friesenhahn will go out. Young will come into the ball game. One of the few times we've seen him go to the shotgun there, spread out a little bit, but they still ran it with Friesenhahn up the middle. Young, the deep back this time. They send 2 wide out to the right here in the gun. Gamez takes the snap, gives it to Young on the right side. He hits the hole, gets across the 45 down to the 43-yard line, picks up 6 yards, and it's going to bring up 2nd down, and actually they'll give him 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Keller and Chavez on the stop there for Medina Valley.
.5:19 and counting to go here in the third. 36-7 Southwest leading. It was 36-0 at halftime. The Panthers scored first here in the second half, trying to hold Southwest here and get that football back. 2 wide out here to the left. Out of the pistol, Gamez takes the snap, gives to Young. Left side of the line with a lot of room across the 35, dragging tacklers down to the 30 before he gets pulled back. They'll give him forward progress to the 31.
Tomaselli on the stop for Medina Valley.
Picks up 13 yards, and it'll be first down. Lloyd Young on the run that time for the Dragons. We've seen a steady dose of him and Friesenhahn all game. Gamez will bring that play in from the sidelines. Panther defense needs to stiffen up here in their own territory at their own 31. Gamez gives it to Young, right side, gets through the line, gets to the 25, and he's pushed down at the third. Looks like the 24-yard line is where they'll spot him that time, a 7-yard pickup.
Bubba Solis and Luna on the stop there for Medina Valley.
2nd and 3, but again, 5, 6, 7 yards on first down. .344 to go here in the third. 2nd down and 3 coming up. 2 wide receivers out right here from the pistol. Friesenhahn back in there, the deep back. They'll hand it to him, trying to get to the outside, makes a cut, made a couple of guys miss, and he's brought down. He picked up, looks like 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Keller and Bullard on the stop for Medina Valley.
Hard running by Friesenhahn, though he got hit behind the line of scrimmage and still managed to get 2 yards on the carry.
Took his legs out from under him, and he just jumped forward to get the 2 yards.
So 3rd and 1 here. Ball at the 23. Got to get to the 20. Between the 21 and 22-yard line. It's really about 3rd and a yard and a half here. 2 wide receivers to the right here. Friesenhahn behind Gamez in the pistol. Takes the snap, gives to Friesenhahn. He's got the first down as he gets across the 20 down to the 19-yard line. 1st and 10 Southwest.
Joe Tarvin leading the charge there for Medina Valley. Luna also in there for the Panthers.
And what this is doing for Southwest is eating that clock down. It's 6:47 to go when they got the football back. There's 6:28 to go and counting now.
And have a first down inside the 20, right at the 19, inside the red zone. And no urgency, which they shouldn't, to run these offensive plays, just being very methodical here with this drive.
Friesenhahn behind Gamez again in the pistol. 2 wide out to the right. Takes the snap, gives to Friesenhahn, right side of the line. Just running right behind his guard, and he gets down to the 12-yard line that time.
Bubba Solis on the stop there for Medina Valley.
Another 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
Southwest just going back, Jared, to their basic bread and butter, what has worked in the first half.
Yep. Friesenhahn right, left, and Young right and left. That's all we've seen from him here. And there's Young back into the ball game as Friesenhahn gets a breather. Takes that snap, gives it to Young right side, and this time he's taken down.
Hitting the backfield by Triple B, Seth Bullard.
Looks like he might have got a yard. No, they're going to give him no gain, and there's actually a couple of one player down for Southwest, and we're going to go ahead and take a break and come back while they tend to him. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and Medina Electric, and we will continue here in just a moment.
The biggest sale of the year is back at North Park Chevrolet. Got our lowest posted prices of the year and 1.9% financing on a 2021 Equinox posted at $22,999, a 2021 Bolt EV posted at $28,999, or a 2021 Silverado 4x4 Trail Boss posted at $47,999. Plus, get 1 year of unlimited car washes and 2 years of no-charge maintenance. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
We're back here at Medina Valley. 3rd down and 4 coming up as they give it to Friesenhahn up the middle, and he is going to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 4. Good job by the middle of that Panther defense.
Met up the wall there. Kaufman and Bullard and Tarvin all in that on that start on that play, and they are going to bring the field goal kicker on.
This is Riley Mann. He is 0 for 1 kicking field goals tonight. Missed from 30 yards earlier in the ball game.
They are going to have to snap this ball before the half unless they call it. Well, they're going to have to.
They're going to call timeout.
Well, they might, yep.
Because he's
then
not
kick it with 2 seconds
yeah,
left.
because he's not even ready. So, or they'll let it. Yeah, they're going to have to call timeout here before the end of the third quarter, and they do with 2 seconds to go. And then that'll give Southwest an opportunity to talk things over a little bit more here. That's their first time out of the half. Timeout's brought to you by Peerless Equipment. But
I think to keep the field goal kicker on there and give him some practice, because the last one he tried wasn't really that good. Of course, they rushed that out there with 1 second left with no timeouts. But still the clock was stopped because of the out of bounds.
Yeah, and, that last attempt he had at the end of the half was a 30-yard attempt that he missed. This would be a 29-yarder. So he's within 1 yard of that. But, he can kick it. He missed that kick bad. He kind of shanked it as it was way low, never had a chance to go over the crossbar, and it was way wide to the left. And we'll see what they do here. And I don't see, man's coming out to kick.
Can't miss those fluorescent green shoes,
Nope.
Can you?
As this will be a 29-yard attempt from right in the center of the field, right between the hash marks here with 2 seconds to go in the third quarter. Good snap. Kick is up, and this time he's got plenty of it, and he drills it right through.
That would have been good from 10 more yards,
Yeah,
I think.
At least. And so your score at the end of the third quarter, Southwest 39, Medina Valley 7. And we will take a break and come back with the fourth quarter. You're listening to Panther Football, and we will continue in just a moment.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
We're back here at Panther Stadium as we're ready to go to the fourth quarter. Medina Valley trailing 39-7. Panthers have outscored Southwest in this half 7-3. But Medina Valley will be getting the ball back as Riley Mann ready to boot it away. And it's a high end-over-end kick that will be taken by Gonzalez at the 30, looking for some room up to the 35. Spins around. He's still in. Oh, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. He almost broke that. And how about, there you go. You're going to get the flags here at the sideline. That play was long over. And Riley Mann, the kicker, wrestling Gonzalez out of bounds right in front of the Panther bench right here. And that is going to tack on 15 yards here at the end of that run. Gonzalez stepped out of bounds back at the 42-yard line. He didn't know he stepped out of bounds.
No,
he tried to keep running.
He kept running forward.
But then they blew the play dead. But Mann actually took him out of bounds and then slung him down right here at midfield, right in front of the Panther coaching staff. I mean, when you're a kicker and you're getting a chance to make a tackle, you want to make it, but there's a time when you got to let go. And here's a dead ball, personal foul against Southwest. And it'll be a first down for Medina Valley, so they'll mark off the penalty. And the Panthers are going to start in Southwest territory.
Mark it off from the 42. Should go to the 47, shouldn't it? Nope. Shouldn't go to the other 42, should it?
Down to the 43.
43.
Out of the shotgun rash with split backs. Takes the snap, gives it Guerrero going right side, tries to cut it up the middle, and he gets tripped up. Gains maybe a yard on the play. It'll be second and 9, and now another late flag coming in. This is going to be against Medina Valley.
Yeah, they're going to get Medina Valley on that one. Jerry Kilpatrick with the tackle for the Dragons. Now it's going to go 15 yards. And what happens there, Jared, is the play is going to stand. That's going to be a dead ball. It's going to be second down and 25.
Yep. you just got helped out. Now you're going to move yourself back, and the problem is like you said, Mar, you lose the down. You're in 2nd and 25.
Keep the stick there. Don't move the down mark or the yard marker. Keep the down marker. Leave it there.
So 2nd and 25 upcoming. Second down and 23. Rash in the shotgun here with 11:40 to go. Takes the snap. Going to keep it himself, looking for some room up to the 45, across midfield to the other 45. Still pushing his way forward, across the 40, down to the 39-yard line. A big run that time by Rash. Picks up about, 17, 18 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and manageable.
Garcia and Castillo on the stop there.
They'll spot him at the 39. 3rd down and 6 coming up here for the Panthers.
Give him, 17, 18 yards on that carry.
Good run that time by Rash, and a hard run, too. Picking up yards after contact. 3 wide receivers to the left here. Panthers going right to left. They'll send Reza in motion. Almost fumbled the snap here, and they're going to blow the play dead. This has to be a false start against the Panthers. There was some movement before the play snapped. And that is the call. False start against the Panthers. So you were in a 3rd and 6 situation. Now you'll move back. It's going to be 3rd down and 11. They need to keep that. They changed the down marker to 4th, but it's 3rd down. 3rd and 11 coming up here. Rash to throw with some time. Good coverage downfield, still looking. Now he's got to throw, and he does, and it's in and out of the hands of Tristan Hill. Would have been a 1st down, but he can't come down with it, and it's going to be 4th down for the Panthers.
Alejandro Sanchez, number 1 on the coverage there for Southwest.
Medina Valley's going to go for it here on 4th down and 11 at the Southwest 44-yard line. 10:34 to play in the ball game. Rash in the gun. Haas is loaned back to his left. He's got 3 wide outs. Hill by himself, isolated to the left. Takes a snap. Rash sets up, fires over the middle. Hill complete to the 30, 1st down, and he's brought down at the 26-yard line. Good pass and catch that time, and the Panthers keep the drive moving.
Sanchez once again on the stop.
Everybody's Amber Alerts are going off here in the press box. And Rash to throw, and he fires it over the head of Haas out on the right side. Just overshot him. If he comes down with it, he's got room to run in front of him. It'll go incomplete, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Had to throw it over the outstretched hands of Adrian Castillo, who was putting the rush on. He jumped up, and that was the responsibility of the high pass. Tried to get it over his hands and couldn't float it in there.
Second down and 10 here. Rash takes a snap, rolling right, looking to throw. With time, fires over the middle, incomplete, in and out of the hands.
Number 82.
Was that Kenneth Arroyos over the middle that time, and Rash led him a little too far. He had to kind of dive at it, couldn't bring it in, and it's going to be 3rd and 10. Ten minutes to go in the ball game. 3rd down, 10 to go. Ball at the 36-yard line of Southwest. Rash takes a snap, looking to throw. Steps up. Gets away from one man. He's going to try to run it himself out to the right. He's going to have a 1st down and a little more, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. There's a flag down back over here at the 8-yard line on the opposite side of the run. Rash's run results in a 1st down, but we'll see what this penalty is.
That's got to be in the secondary. It is in the secondary. I would think that would be on the defense.
Especially running away from the play, but, it was a pass that broke down. Maybe a hold against the defense. We'll see what the call is here.
But Rash doing a good job of improvising, pulling the ball down, got the 1st down.
Got to the 13-yard line.
some big running plays here for Nick Rash here. In this drive alone, Medina Valley has overcome a first and 20 or first and 25.
Yep.
Or second and 25.
Second and 25, yep. We're still waiting for the call from the referee here. They're still talking things over. Holding against Southwest. They'll decline the penalty, and it'll be a first down for the Panthers. So they'll take it at the 13-yard line. It'll be first down and 10. 9:51 to play in the ball game. Rash in the gun. Takes the snap. Going to keep it himself, and this time he spins away and actually gets free, gets across the 10 to the 9-yard line. Good job by Nick Rash. When it looked like he was bottled up for a loss, he actually gets 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Pena making the tackle from his secondary spot.
From the 9-yard line.
Got 4 out of looked like nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, because he had 3 guys right around him, and somehow he managed to spin free and pick up yards. 3 wide receivers out here to the near side of the field. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Spins around. It's a screen pass, and it's almost picked off.
Wow.
By number 38 for Southwest over there. That's Blake Cheshire. And Medina Valley very fortunate that he didn't come up with that football.
He bobbled it a little bit, but just could not bring it in.
Well, and he had the offensive players from Medina Valley turn into defenders and were tackling him as that ball was being brought down. Managed to help jar it free. So it's going to be 3rd down and 6 here for the Panthers. Rash in the gun with 3 wide receivers. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Fires over the middle, in and out of the hands, through the hands of his intended receiver. I believe that was number 2 for the Panthers. But I couldn't quite catch the number on his jersey there.
8.
That's 8, okay. So that's Jaden Gonzalez. And it's going to be 4th down and 6 for the Panthers. I mean, that was fired in there by Rash, but it was right through his hands. I mean, he couldn't have placed that much more in a better spot. 4th and 6, here we go. Fires it up to the end zone to Hill. Goes up, can't bring it down. No flags, incomplete, and it'll turn over on downs. Coverage by number 1, Alejandro Sanchez. Hill went up, got his hands to it, but couldn't haul it in. And with 8:52 to go in the ball game, the Panthers turn it over on downs. It'll be Southwest football, 1st down and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Good promising drive there, though, for Medina Valley. Just could not finish from the 7. Go back to the previous play, Jared, on 3rd down.
Yeah.
That pass was thrown right where his receiver had a chance. It just went through his hands.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one that probably should have been caught for a touchdown.
They'll come out here in the shotgun. New quarterback for the Dragons, number 13, P.J. Ramos. And they're going to call a timeout by Southwest before that play was snapped. And with that timeout, we'll take a quick break as well. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
We're back here at Panther Stadium as we come out of the timeout. 8:51 to play in the ball game. Medina Valley trailing 39-7. And it was P.J. Ramos, the new quarterback coming in for Southwest, is trying to get him some experience, a little bit of playing time. And we'll see what Southwest can do.
A lot of fresh
offensively
white
here.
jerseys out there for the Dragons. Whole new offensive line, it looks like.
They'll come out under center, I formation, 2 wide out to the right, takes a snap, gives it off to his tailback, who falls forward to the 10-yard line, got 1 yard on the play. That's number 23 on the carry, Cameron Sykes.
Joe Tarvin hit him in the backfield and finished off by Triple B Seth Bullard.
So 2nd down and 9 to go after the 1-yard pickup. 8.5 and counting here in the ball game. And Southwest not in any hurry now. Yep. Out of the eye, takes a snap, gives it to the fullback up the middle. First man through. Pickup of, looks like 4 yards on the play.
Ridden down by number 11, Bubba Solis for Medina Valley.
It's going to be 3rd and a long 5 here for the for Southwest. Under 8 minutes to play in the ball game. .15 seconds on the play clock as the Dragons come to the line of scrimmage. Ramos under center, I formation. 2 wide out to the left. Sykes the deep back. Takes the snap, pitches it to Sykes, left side of the line, and he's going to go down at the 18-yard line. He's going to be about 1 yard shy of the first down, and it'll be 4th down.
Tamir Garrett and Keller on the stop there for Medina Valley.
So 4th down and 2 yards, and the Dragons will have to punt it away as Riley Mann will come out to do the punting duty for Southwest. Looks like Tomaselli standing back around the Dragon 42-yard line. Mann with a good punt, his only one. Tomaselli was able to field it but not able to go anywhere with it. Good snap. Almost had it blocked. A spiral kick that's actually going to take a Southwest roll and be downed at the 48-yard line.
39 yards on the punt.
And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line of Southwest for the Panthers with 6:34 to play in the ball game.
Had a good drive going on the last possession. Let's see if the Panthers can get another good drive here and finish it off.
Well, and the Panthers are going to put in Oseo Moreno. He's going to come into the ball game here for the Panthers. We've seen him share the quarterback duties with Nick Rash throughout the first 3 games of the season here. And Moreno will come in. Haas will be his lone back. 4 wide receivers set here for the Panthers. 3 out here to the left. The Panthers going right to left. Moreno takes the snap, fires it out left side, complete to Gonzalez. Got some room across the 40, down to the 36-yard line, and a 1st down, picked up 12 yards.
Sanchez on the stop there for the Dragons, along with Parchin.
They'll actually spot him at the 35, so a 13-yard pickup there on 1st down. With 6:18 to go. Takes the snap. Moreno going to run it himself up the middle, and he's met and dropped for a gain of 2 yards. Gets it to the 33-yard line.
Chris Rodriguez on the stop there, number 44 for the Dragons.
So 2nd down and 8 to go. Moreno in the gun, takes a snap, looking to throw left side, complete to Reza, made a man miss up to the 20, and he's going to be hauled down out of bounds near the 15-yard line. Another 1st down for Medina Valley.
Parchin running him out of bounds, but not before a good gain, and the Panthers inside the red zone on the 15.
1st down and 10 here for the Panthers. Good job by Reza to make that play and not get hauled down by the first man there, as he was right there to make the tackle, kind of ran through that arm tackle. 4 wide again. Moreno lobs it up toward the end zone to Hill, and he makes the catch in the corner of the end zone. They say no, incomplete, that he stepped out of bounds before he had possession of the football.
And no complaints by Tristan Hill, but I thought he got a foot down. Now he's talking to him a little bit. I thought he got a foot down, but
Well, that's
he
twice.
went up and talked to the official like, hey, you made the right call. So
that's twice, though, he's been on the sidelines right there not getting the benefit of that call.
He might have got away with a little forearm there, too, making a little separation in the corner.
2nd down and 10. Moreno looking to throw, sets up, fires right side. Oh, and it's in and out of the hands of Haas, who had a touchdown if he holds on to that. And the pass was a little high, but it looked like his eyes got downfield and wanted to run before he brought that football in. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8, or 3rd and 10.
Wow, golden opportunity there. Put some points on the board here.
3-man bunch out to the right, 4 wide receivers in all. Moreno out of the gun, takes the snap, looking to throw. Now he's under pressure, and he's going to get sacked back at the 23. A flag comes in late.
Jaden Quintero on the sack for the Dragons. It happened. The flag is laying on about the 10-yard line. The line of scrimmage was the 20.
Well, yeah, it was between a wide receiver and a cornerback over there on the far side. I
little chicanery going on.
Yeah, I didn't see exactly what they threw, what was going on, but I saw who they threw it at.
Chicanery.
We're waiting to see what the call from the referee is. It looks like they're going to back Southwest up.
Going to negate that sack.
So a hold against the defense. So that'll give Medina Valley a 1st and goal. Looks like around the 7-yard line, or at the 8. The 8's where they'll spot the football. 1st and goal, so Medina Valley gets a freebie there. Moreno out of the gun. He'll have 4 wide receivers here. He's going to have 3 to the short side of the field here to the left.
Man, this is a lot of confusion by these officials.
Yeah, taking forever, and now they want to talk it over again. My goodness.
Well, my thing is that holding penalty, does that go from the spot of the infraction?
It shouldn't.
Well, it was on the 20. How did we get it down to the 7 on a 10-yard holding penalty?
Yeah, unless it was a spot foul, but
I thought it was.
No, they are. It's 3rd down and 3. And they fumbled it, and Moreno picks it up, and he's going to run forward. This will be a 1st down to about the 1-yard line. So that's what they were sorting out. It was 3rd down and 3.
Well, now they got 4th down. It can't be 3rd down and 3 because it was 1st and 10 from the 20, and we're on the 7. So how did we not get a 1st down? How can they go?
Well, they had the chains up there. It showed 3rd and 3 is what the down marker showed with the chains.
But it should have been 1st and goal from the 7.
Yeah, you're right.
But how did it get to the 7?
I don't think they know.
Well, we figured that out after the first 2 kickoffs. You make a fair catch on the 29, and they push you back to the 25. And then you make a fair catch on the 30, and you get it on the 30.
Yeah. And there is a player down on the field right now, a Southwest player. There's 4:50 to go in the ball game.
You never want to see an injury happen, especially in late in the ball game like this when the outcome is decided, not in doubt. You hate to see any young man. Let's just hope he's okay.
It looks like he's getting up, and he is going to walk a little gingerly, but it looks like he's going to walk off the field under his own power, so that's good to see. And
HIPAA laws prevent us from giving the details.
Name, number, that kind of
when
thing.
A young man goes down. But
I mean, with cameras now, you can see it since they let you, but we're still not going to say names and numbers, things like that. You can make that up for yourselves at home if you want. But 4:50 to go here in the ball game. It's 1st and goal from the Panthers from the 1-yard line. A full house for Medina Valley here. Now we're going to see those two fullbacks shift here. Most likely, and they do shift to the right side. Guerrero, the lone back, they give it to him up the middle, trying to get in. I don't think he's going to get it. He's going to get stuffed. Maybe lost a yard on the play. Back to the 2-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Chris Rodriguez and Brian Lazama on the stop there for the Dragons.
Yet at 1st and goal at the 1. Now it's 2nd and goal at the 2. After the 1-yard loss. Now the Panthers will spread it out a little bit. Guerrero, the lone back. He's got 3 wide receivers here. They'll send a man in motion. Hands it to Reza, and he's going to step into the end zone for a touchdown. With 4:06 to go in the ball game, Reza with a 2-yard touchdown run on the little end around. And the Panthers make it 39-13.
Joe Tarvin marches on the field to try the point after for the Panthers. No, it actually is going to be somebody go for 2 here. Up, going to be number 11 out there for the Panthers kicking. That's Bubba Solis, isn't it?
No.
Is that 11?
Yeah, no, he's the holder. It's number 12 for the Panthers is going to be Manny Ramirez. And that kick is up, and it is a good one. And he boots it through. That's 19 for the Panthers, and that is not on my roster. Is it on yours, Maury?
No, it's not.
No, they're
probably from the soccer team.
Yep, because there's an empty spot on here where 19 should be, and it's blank on our roster.
Well, when we came here yesterday, I got here a little early for the freshman game, and there was a young man that I didn't recognize trying field goals that I hadn't seen before, and that's the young man that they had out here yesterday.
And he's going to kick it away now. Well, that was a good kick that he just
Absolutely.
booted through.
Absolutely.
You know, and Coach Crisp has brought some players from the soccer team the last few years that have done a good job kicking for the Panthers. This year it was kind of a question mark because your kicker from last year moved on, graduated. And they had Tarvin doing the kicking. He's done a good job for the Panthers so far. But you don't really want your defensive end doing the kicking duties.
Not if you can help it.
Not if you can help it. And we're not talking like a backup defensive end. He's one of the anchors of that defensive line for the Panthers. And so we'll see. We don't have a name for him up here, but number 19 going to do the kicking for the Panthers. And look, Southwest has all their guys up within the – they got 2 guys back deep. Everyone else is up inside the 40-yard line.
Got a lot of low numbers out there, too.
Yeah. And he will run up, and it's going to be a line drive squib kick that's going to bounce and roll and go out of bounds at the 22-yard line.
So they should get this at the 30, I believe.
Yeah, and you had a guy running down there for the Panthers but just couldn't get there in time before it went out of bounds.
Yeah, that was DJ McCulley trying to get to that ball first for the Panthers.
So 4:06 to go, and the Dragons will have the football. 1st and 10. They'll have it at their own. I think it's the 25 is where they'll start. Oh, so it'll be 5 yards from where it went out of bounds.
So I was right. It's on the 30.
Yep. So it went out of bounds at the 25, and they marked it off.
Right.
Yep.
But I thought if it goes out of bounds anywhere, it's 30 yards from where the kickoff came, so it goes to the 30 automatically. But what do I know?
Out of the shotgun here, lone back, 2 wide out to the left. Ramos at quarterback takes the snap, ball's on the ground, and they fall on top of it. And they're going to throw a late hit against the Panthers. I knew that was coming when we saw it.
Yeah, they're going to get Chavez for lowering the helmet and hitting the defenseless guy on the ground.
Well, and that was Cameron Sykes. He fell on top of the football, and after that, the defender just fell on top of him and didn't just fall. So that'll give him 15 yards and an automatic 1st down. So instead of it being 2nd down and about 12 or 13, it's 1st.
That was a little over-aggressive
there.
there.
Yeah, it was. No, it was.
Yep.
Like, you can't fault the call. All you can do is fault the play.
Absolutely.
They'll move it to the 42-yard line of Southwest. Medina Valley outscored the Dragons 14-3 here in the second half. It was 36-0 at halftime. Power I here. They'll give it to the fullback, second man through. And he picks up 3 or 4 yards on the play. Looks like 3 up to the 45. Second down and 7 coming up for the Dragons.
Mario Jamarillo on the stop there for the Panthers, number 55.
Ramos will bring the play in from the sideline. 3:14 to play in the ball game. Power I again, takes the snap. Gives it off to Sykes, who's fighting his way through the line. He gets close to midfield before he's taken down. Picks up 5 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
Burns and Tomaselli on the stop there for Medina Valley.
2:49 to go. 3rd down and 2 coming up here. And if they get this first down, I don't think Medina Valley, unless they burn their timeouts, is not going to be getting the ball back.
I wouldn't see it, but.
Well, you know, the Panthers have put up 14 points here in the second half. I can see Coach Chris wanting to try to do that to build for next week, try to get you a little more momentum and show.
I thought that was a first down already. I'm sorry.
No, it's 3rd and 2.
Okay.
It's 3rd and 2.
Yeah, I can see that, yes.
Takes the snap, pitches it back to Sykes, and he's going to get to the outside to 45, 40, moves back inside, and he's going to get hauled down from behind around the 29-yard line, and a first down for Southwest.
Tymir Garrett riding him down, but not before a first down was established, and the clock will keep moving inside 2 minutes.
Minute 59 and counting right now on the clock. They still haven't wound the play clock. Now they do. Takes the snap. Up the middle, gets his legs taken out from under him, but he falls forward for a 2-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 8. That was Sykes on the carry.
Yeah, that was Levin Bubba Solis taking the legs out from under him.
Minute 22 and counting to go here in the ball game.
2 more snaps.
Well, the thing
Jared,
for Medina
that's
Valley,
probably it.
Well, and the thing for the Panthers, they're going to run the football. You don't want to let them hit a home run here late. They pitch it back, number 11, trying the left side of the line. That's Anthony Mitchell on the carry, and he gets stopped after a gain of 2. So they give him a yard on the carry. It'll be 3rd and 7 coming up here, and we're at 58 seconds and counting.
Chavez and Tomaselli on the stop here, and if they run this play clock all the way down, they just have to snap the ball one more time.
Ball at the 36-yard line of Medina Valley.
They let this clock go down a little bit more inside 10 seconds. They'd only have to snap it one more time.
Takes the snap, pitches it back. Sykes up the middle, first down to the 15-yard line, and that's where he's brought down.
Tomaselli on the tackle, but that will do it, Jared, as they do not have to snap the ball.
That was actually number 26, Brian Lizama on the carry. And they are not going to snap the football again, I don't believe. There's 15 seconds left on the clock and counting. And that is going to do it for the ball game. As the clock shows 0, the final score in this one, Southwest 39, Medina Valley 14 is your final. The Panthers start 0-4 on the season, and we'll have to dig back and see when the last time that happened was. It's been a while, but 0-4 to start the year, and Medina Valley will be looking ahead to Uvalde for homecoming next week to try to get that first win of the season. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and then we'll come back to wrap things up. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Double T Outfitters offers deer, dove, turkey, quail, and exotic hunts in Southwest Texas on over 20,000 low-fenced acres. They facilitate professional guide services, lodging, and fantastic meals while providing the best in Southwest hunting. Contact Double T Outfitters to find out details about their current package hunts. Contact owner Brett Ferguson at 210-413-1597 or online at doubleTHunting.com.
Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
The biggest sale of the year is back at North Park Chevrolet. Got our lowest posted prices of the year and 1.9% financing on a 2021 Equinox posted at $22,999, a 2021 Bolt EV posted at $28,999, or a 2021 Silverado 4x4 Trail Boss posted at $47,999. Plus, get 1 year of unlimited car washes and 2 years of no-charge maintenance. Experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Welcome back here to Panther Stadium. Final score tonight, Southwest 39, Medina Valley 14. And Maury, this game did not go the way that we originally thought this might. We thought this was a very winnable football game, and all of a sudden it was 36-0 at halftime. We talked about it at half, how this was one of the ugliest first halves we'd seen in a long time. Fortunately for the Panthers, they outscored them 14-3 in the second half, a little something to build on. But you're 0-4 to start the season. We've seen the same things happen to the Panthers through the first 4 games, things that should be improving. You're still having pre-snap penalties. You're still snapping, the center's still snapping the ball over the quarterback's head for 21-yard losses. You're moving the football and then crippling yourself with a setback and killing all your momentum, and the defense still missing a lot of tackles. If Medina Valley doesn't do something to shore that up, they're going to have a tough time with Uvalde next week, and then you start district play, and our district is no slouch.
Well, you're starting off with the 2 toughest
teams in
district
yep.
with Bernie Champion and Alamo Heights. But, as you said, we wanted to get something positive in that second half. The Panthers came out, performed a lot better than they did in the first half, albeit it was against some of the second-teamers.
Yep,
for
sure.
Uvalde, for Southwest, but you still
You still put up 14 points.
14 points and got something positive out of it.
And your defense held them to only 3.
Right.
A 29-yard field goal. So, you've got Uvalde coming to town next week. That's going to be homecoming for the Panthers. There's going to be a lot of people here. It's going to be a big atmosphere for the Panthers trying to get you got to get that one win, and then you got a bye week, which is going to be a much-needed bye week for the Panthers because there's a lot of things they can work on there. But then you got Bernie Champion coming to town, and like you said, Alamo Heights the next week. So you'd like to get that win and not have to put that pressure on yourself to get your first win against the 2 probably toughest teams in your district.
Yep.
Right there. And for Medina Valley, we'll hopefully have one of the coaches on, hopefully Coach Crisp or somebody on Wednesday night. We can talk a little bit about, where their heads are right now because you played Legacy to a 22-20 loss. This was a game we all looked at and said this was a close game last year. This is a game Medina Valley can kind of turn it around with here, and it did not go that way for the Panthers. I think we were all kind of shocked at halftime, more so than anything, thinking this was going to be a close ball game and something Medina Valley could build on for the next couple of weeks, and it just didn't turn out that way. And now you're right back to square one trying to figure out what do we need to do to get a victory.
Need to start all over.
Yep.
Start all over and don't give up on the season. Just start all over and hope that you just improve week by week.
Yeah, all you can do is do a little better next week. And, in district play, you never know. You've got Champion and Heights. We played those teams tight the last few years. So hopefully, Medina Valley can kind of get on track here. It's just one of those things where an 0-4 start is just not what we expected this year from the Panthers at all. But hopefully they can get that turned around next week. Reminder that the girls volleyball did lose tonight to Harlandale, 3-1 over at Harlandale. They'll be playing Tuesday night. We'll have that game for you on the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. You can tune into it. They had some difficulty over there tonight. We had some here with the camera. We'll get that all sorted out for you for next week. Make sure to tune in Wednesday night for Sports for Supper. We'll be on the air again there with some coaches, some of the players to talk a little bit about Panther sports and things like that. Want to wish everybody a good weekend. Your final score tonight, 39-14. I'd like to thank all the sponsors for making it possible to bring you these games here on the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. As always, without y'all, these broadcasts would not be possible. And, Medina Valley 0-4, Southwest now 2-2 on their season. So we will see you next week. Your final score, Southwest 39, Medina Valley 14. From Maury Stein and Jeff Stivers and the Medina Valley Broadcast Network, I'm Jared Lucky saying good night, God bless, and we will see you next time when Panther football